Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Franklin College Football here on HCAC TV. Great to have you with us in what is going to be a very warm afternoon. Franklin College back home today. They come in at 0-2 on the season, and they're hosting the Bulldogs of Adrian College. They've opened up their season at 2-0. Troy Nargowski along with Coach Myers, who, by the way, is back from a 2-week extended vacation in Hawaii. It's good to have you. I'm glad you can spend all the money sitting out in Hawaii enjoying yourself, but it's good to have you back.
I want to thank the nurses and the doctors that have made me well, and looking forward to October 7th. But it's nice to be. I manned the stairs very well, and I had my hamburger and I had my Coke, and I'm ready to play football, and I'm ready to watch a very good Grizzly team struggling at 0-2, but you look at the two losses, those are big powerhouses in Division III football.
Well, and today they're going to play an undefeated Adrian team who's gotten off to a great start. They beat Elmhurst 55-20. They beat Madonna 38-20. They're putting up some big numbers, and I know we'll talk more about that as we go, but this is going to be quite a challenge today for Franklin College.
They run the ball well. If they can run 100 plus, I would say if they get to 150, 170, they're going to probably make it tough for Franklin. Franklin has to play defense. They got to stop the game. Their passing game's not bad as well. Got a good quarterback, strong quarterback. Should be able to handle him. Got to put a little bit of pressure.
One thing about Franklin, and this is something we'll talk about throughout the entire day, especially when we get to halftime, will they be able to stay in the ball game by halftime? You go back to the Ohio Northern loss. They were down 31-0 at the half. They play Hope. They were down 34-6 at the half. So Franklin's got to find a way to keep themselves in the game into the fourth quarter.
I think the key, Troy, really is long possessions. You know, if you got one home run, go get it. But 9, 10, 11, 12 play drives, 4, 6, 9 minute to take the time, keep their offense off the field. Keeping their offense will make you better.
Kai Ross will start today. We'll talk more about him. He did not start in the first two games. And one other aspect of Franklin that we have noticed already, they have not run the football the way we had seen them in the last couple of years. They got to find a way to get a ground game.
So offensive line, wake up, blow them off the floor, off the field, and then sustain the drive by making great plays. Do not shoot yourself on the foot with penalties.
When we come back, Coach is going to talk with Allan Hensel about the first two games and what to expect today right here on HCAC TV.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
An active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Well, it's a new year, a new season on IndianaSRN and HCAC.TV. With us is Coach Allan Hensel, the head coach of Franklin. And, Coach, should be an interesting year and our first home game of the year.
Yeah, our players are very excited to get back out on the field in front of our home fans. It's going to be feel like a summer day out there instead of a fall day. But, what a great crowd we have here. And I know our fans are excited for this new year.
88 degrees. Do you prepare a little bit differently than if it's a 70 or 65 degree day?
Yeah, you have to prepare a little differently, especially with, on the turf, the outdoor temperature is 88, but on the turf it's over 100. So you do have to be conscious of, just how much time you're out there with practice and all those things. But, I feel like our guys have done a very good job during the week of practice handling it.
It's nice that you're home this week, you're home next week. Two tough losses early in the year. What is the mindset of your team? I'm sure they're ready to chop at the bit for home, being at home.
Yeah, our guys have really taken everything in stride, and I feel like they've had a good week of practice. They have a really good mindset, and I'm excited for us to play well today.
Your preparation as the season never ends for you. So talk a little bit about the preparations the last couple of weeks and now gearing up for this home game, the tailgating party. I know I'm constantly getting an email about the tailgate. Lots of people get involved in that. Talk a little bit about the preparation.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are involved with our home games. We have one of the best atmospheres in Division III college football. And, it's one of those things that just doesn't happen overnight. Our touchdown club and our president, Gordon Cox, he's done a great job over the last 20 years getting it to where it is now. Plus, the support of our parents, fans, alums. It's everybody working together to make it a great experience for the Franklin College community. Yeah, Adrian, they play a couple different quarterbacks. Both have a unique skill set. I feel like they're very explosive at the wide receiver position. They try to be balanced. And they've, have some very big interior players on the defensive side with their D tackles, their nose guard, and have some really good length on the edges. And they play and rotate a lot of guys in the back half of their secondary. So, we're excited about the challenge of playing Adrian. The last time Franklin and Adrian played was in the playoffs about 10 years ago.
They seem like they're a team that's going to probably throw the ball a little bit this year, this week as well, Coach.
Yeah, they will. They're going to throw it around. They're going to, have some quick game, but also, their quarterbacks are athletic and they like to break the pocket and make things happen with their feet.
It's been led by seniors, Coach. Talk a little bit about your seniors, but I'm really impressed with your young guys as well. You did a great job recruiting this year.
Yeah, I really am excited about our last few recruiting classes, but it always starts at the top with our seniors, and this is one of the largest senior classes the program's had in a long time. We have 26 seniors, and I feel like this is a very cohesive group. They're a very fun group to be around, and really excited to see leadership continue to evolve through this team.
New families that are coming in, how do you explain your program to them, Coach, and are they on board? I know a lot of parents participation in a lot of things, but you got to have their backing because you're coaching their son to be a very good football player by the time he gets done with his senior year of high school.
Yeah, it all starts with, the parents and the people that helped raise our players and our young men. And, that's where it always starts, at home. And, I want our guys to have a great experience here. And part of it is obviously the football part of things, with playing the game the right way, keeping the main things that I like to say, and it always starts with school. Our number one goal in our program is earning a Franklin College degree. And that's something that's very important with myself. And, last semester, our team had a team GPA over 3.0, which is tremendous when you have as many guys on a roster that what we do. And, and then, when they come here on game day, I know we provide a great experience for families and fans, and I think it all really ties together.
I had a 4.0 back in my college days, but it took me 4 years to get that. So I really appreciate what you have done with those young men. If someone is new to the program, Coach, what do you expect on game day on Saturday? Is there anything new, any new flavor at Franklin College?
I don't know about new flavor per se, but one thing that you will see is new branding. You'll see a brand new logo we revealed back in July. You'll see that on the side of our helmets. So you'll see a new bear head floating around, which is absolutely tremendous. It's a great look. It's something that's going to help really unite our athletic department and the college itself. And we got more tents. We got more tailgating options than what we've ever had. And, the only thing I'm worried about is not having enough seats in the bleachers, which that's a good problem to have.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Franklin College, ready to kick it off in a few moments. Today's sponsors brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Reynolds Farm Equipment is a leading equipment dealer and has been since 1955. Passion to Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in Indiana. Wheeler Mission. For over 125 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community. Bertner Electric, your trusted electrician partner since 1986. The Morales Group, we're in business to create a better future for you and your family. Northwestern Mutual, inspiring people to repeatedly take action on their financial goals. Indiana Labor's District Council, the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. And the IndianaSRN sports page. Follow the sports page daily with updated sports news coast to coast. Go to IndianaSRN.org and click on the sports page tab.
Did you say Morales Group?
Yeah.
I hear they are great people. I don't know. I hear they may invent or
well, and I'm sure they know how to count better than you because that was not a 7-minute interview, I'll tell you that.
Tom's down there counting 18, 19.
Yeah.
Love the Morales Group.
It'll be Franklin getting the football first. It is a short kickoff and a fair catch out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So that is where Franklin will take over 1st and 10. And by the way, Kai Ross getting a start today. His first start of the season.
It's nice to see him making the lineup. Let's see what happens. Long drives. They have to take minutes off the clock.
By the way, first game only 89 yards rushing. The second game only 119 for Franklin College. They only had 156 yards total offense against Ohio Northern and only 222 in their loss to Hope. And by the way, they got to get Garrett Core going as well. He is only averaging 1 yard per carry so far in this young college football season. They'll fake the handoff to Cora.
Oh, he's got him.
Rolling down the pass to the far sideline. It'll go out of play, intended there for Malachi Joy.
All right, Troy, you played quarterback at Wyoming. You sat 2 weeks. Now you're playing. How long does it take you to get in the rhythm?
Well, you'd certainly love to have those first 2 games. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It may take him a half to get himself going. I kind of like the first play, though, simply because
just let him air it out.
Just let him air it out and see what happens. But they still got to find a way to run the football. As Garrett Cora, as we mentioned, great year last year, was a preseason All-American coming in. I think it'll be a key to get him started. Cora on the carry. He'll get about a yard or so on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down and long.
We want to thank the radio station from Andrea, listening 103.9 WLEN, talk with their broadcaster. He's told them to turn down us and watch the game. That's the best way to watch me.
It is.
Turn down my sound.
Turn down your sound.
My wife does it every time.
3rd down, and let's call it 8. Ross to throw, has plenty of time to the far side. At the hash mark, he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down at around the 33.
Okay, early in the year, go for it?
No.
Okay. That was blunt.
It was very blunt.
I guess so. Everybody else up here wants to go for it.
I know, I'm sure they do.
But they don't have to worry about not getting fired, right? I mean,
so Adrian will get the football. They have scored 55 and 38 in their first 2 games. And coming into this one, their total offense at 455 yards per game.
30 first downs already this year.
And by the way, they're only giving up 201 yards per contest in total offense.
Oh,
good
look
kick.
at that. Nice.
Return man will watch this one go out of bounds on the far side. Adrian will take over 1st and 10.
Our officials today, Pat O'Connor, J.P. Patterson, Caleb Crawford, Max Bird, Bryce Kaler, David Russ, Matt Jones, and the alternate is Les Anderson.
We'll keep an eye today on Jake Kelbert, 16 of 26, 182 yards and a touchdown in the first game. In their second game, 19 of 28, 184 and a touchdown. But again, they can run and pass. 241 yards per game on the ground, 214 through the air, and the left-hander opens up with a quick hitter to the outside and dropped immediately. Nothing there for Jalen Wallace, his 14th catch of the year. Couple of changes on that offensive line. Connor Bogdansky was scheduled to start. Now he's going to rotate that position throughout the entire game until they kind of figure out what they want to do. As Andre Williams will start at right guard.
Kind of nice to have that problem that you can put your 3rd string guy in.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. He'll fake the handoff. Kelbert throws near sideline and dumped before he can get to the 1st down marker. It'll be shy of the 1st down as Ethan Abberger, his 5th reception of the season. He comes up a little bit shaken.
Big 3rd down right here. Get him off the field, get you started.
Adam Young and Jake Jones getting the start at the defensive tackles today for Franklin College. Stack trips right. Single receiver to the near side. Over the middle. Ball caught. 1st down across the 35 near the 37-yard line. Brumley on the reception. The tight end, his 5th reception of the season. Wallace along with Chris Crumsey are the 2 main wideouts. Chade Fox will also be another one to watch. And then Brumley, the tight end. So 1st down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. They're going to run the football. Nice hole up the middle and diving across the 45 to the 46-yard line. That'll be Shondell Hardnett. 219 yards on the season coming in and 2 touchdowns.
5'9", 195, a junior. Big guy. Man, look at those shoulders.
We'd already mentioned a little bit ago about this Franklin defense. They gave up 520 total yards in that loss to Hope, and they've got to find a way to stop the run.
Hope is now at Rose-Hulman today, playing Rose-Hulman.
Looking to throw, and a little bit too much on that one. It'll be incomplete. Intended there for Crumsey. Last week, Hope rushed the football for 379 yards. So it gives you a really good indication early that Franklin College has had a tough time stopping the run in their first 2 games.
Well, that play right there was almost a rubber band play. See if it would take, or if you bust, you got it still an early, manageable 3rd down.
Play action,
oh!
And the ball knocked down. That could have been a pick 6. There was nobody in front of the defensive back if he's able to get the interception there.
Keeping their offense on the line. Looks like we got a timeout.
Kahari Jackson able to knock it down, so it's going to be 4th down. I think they're going to go for it on this one. Now, here's the difference. I believe that why Adrian would go for it here, they have a lot of confidence in what they can do against Franklin today in that defense. They've got to get 2 yards for the first down. So 4th down and 2. Kelbert will check at the line of scrimmage. 366 yards passing already this season.
I tell you what, Troy, sitting in a 3-point stand for that long is brutal.
Yeah, especially when it's 100 degrees down on the field, and there's going to be a timeout by Adrian. We'll take a timeout as well. No score.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Back here at Franklin College, Adrian lining up to punt it away for the first time after their drive stalls, an end-over-end kick, and a very dangerous near return. I'll tell you what, if you don't get that one right there,
it's 6 points.
Adrian's got it for sure.
Absolutely.
So now we'll see Franklin College come back out. They again stalled in their first drive. But it was good that their defense was able to get a stop.
Yeah, give up a first down, but let them kick. It'll be okay.
Football be placed at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Grizzlies. Kai Ross once again will now reset his tight end to the left. Handoff, Cora, left side, and a flag is down. Came immediately on the carry, and I think this might be against Franklin College unless we got an offside.
I don't think they had the right guys on the line of scrimmage. Illegal formation.
Today's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Reynolds Farm Equipment is the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. Give them a call at 317-849-0810. And by the way, it was offsides on Adrian.
We can actually hear the official today.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st down and 5. Placing the football at the 26-yard line.
We have our award-winning producer today, Nick Lewis, in the booth today.
Ross will hand off, sweep to the right side. Cora again trying to find some running room. He's going to get stopped at about the 29-yard line.
5 guys gets up and goes, okay, that's good.
By the way, Jacob Carroll, one of the we thought was going to be a starter, out today, at least from a starting standpoint on that left guard spot as Isaac Fisher gets the start there.
This is a new look for Franklin. Did not huddle up here, Troy.
Stack trips left, handoff. It'll be Cora once again. Cora's going to get the first down, and more costs the 35 to the 37.
You know, Cora was outstanding last year, late in the year. They gave him the ball, runs up and down. Last night we talked about high school football. Kids want to go left to right. You need to go straight up and down. That's how you're going to get yardage. That's a nice play. Nice play by the defense of blowing them off the field.
Malachi Joy along with Owen Wright, Hunter Hatfield, your main receivers here today. Matt Neely is the tight end. That is Owen Wright at the bottom of your screen. Two receivers split wide left. First down. They'll look to throw. Ball is going to be dropped. It was Owen Wright, and he's going to drop that one as Kingston Blackman there to also help knock it away. It'll be second down and 10.
And how many times we said, Troy, if you have the ball in your hands, you got to catch the ball.
He might have thought a little bit about did I go to the Keith Myers School of Catching the Football right there?
He should have went to the Seth Morales point of catching the ball.
He will next time. Second down and 10. Play action again. Ross over the middle and another drop.
I think that might have been deflected. I think that might have been deflected.
Malachi Joy unable to hold on. It'll be third and 10. And now a definite passing down here for Franklin.
Elijah Haywood deflected that ball a little bit.
So big play here as Garrett Cora stays in as the lone setback. This will be Owen Wright to the near side. Two receivers split wide left. Kai Ross, again, his first start of the season here for Franklin. Rolls, here comes the pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it or take off. He's going to take off, and he's going to go down. See where they'll put the football at the 36-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great coverage for the Bulldogs.
It'll be fourth down and 11 now for Franklin. They will punt it away.
3 games on the network today. We also are at Manchester. They started at 1 o'clock. Rose-Hulman, as we mentioned, playing Hope at 1:30. You can watch the replays tonight. You can stay up all night and watch HCAC Sports right here on IndianaSRN.
Might as well.
What
are you going to do when you get home?
I think that's what I'll do.
So
get some
deep,
popcorn.
Ethan Abberger will be deep. The freshman out of Hudsonville, Michigan. High kick, and there will be a return. Seam up the middle, 25-30 to the outside, 35. One to beat, sidesteps him, and then gets wrestled down. And I'm surprised we don't see a flag right here for a horse collar. But a great return to the 49-yard line for Adrian. Today's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group. They're in business to create a better future for you, for your family, and for the community we share. They can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate for your company. Give them a call for more information at 317-472-7600. I'm still trying to get them to hire somebody for your spot.
Well, I think the 3 brothers will say they can do a lot better than I can.
So first down here for Adrian. Faking the handoff and running up the middle in a big 10-yard run. And by the way, Jacob Kelbert can run the football. That's one thing you got to be aware of.
You got to run. He's going to get a first down on that one, isn't he?
Yeah, he got 10 even. And quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Jalen Wallace, the receiver, to the far side.
That's their second first down of the day.
Trips near side. Hardnett stays in as the lone setback and around right side. He's going to get a nice gain out of this one, about 5 as well. And it'll be second down and 5. So our first real drive here that could get close to that red zone, and then we'll see what Adrian has to offer after that. But Franklin working in that 3-man front. They'll look to throw, and it's almost intercepted. Second time we have seen is Keegan O'Neill steps in front of that pass and nearly picked it off.
O'Neill watched the eyes of the quarterback, and if you're a quarterback, you got to look away before you throw it. Watch this. He's looking at this. He's staring this down the whole entire way, Troy.
Yep. Kelbert, the left-hander, strong arm. Now we'll be faced with a 3rd down and 5. Shondell Hardnett will stand as the lone setback, the way of flankers to each side in a tight formation. Hash mark right. 7:29 remaining. Hardnett will now shift, and there's still time on the play clock.
Got to call a timeout.
Yep, they got to call their 2nd timeout already here in the opening period of play. We'll take a timeout as well. No score.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Back here at Franklin College, quarterback keeper once again, and a big run to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. Big-time run by Jacob Kelbert on our first score of the game.
I don't think that's what they drew up early. That's why they called that timeout, regrouped, and he just had an open lane to the touchdown. Watch this. Stuck everybody.
Well, look, everybody overplayed to that side.
Student body.
And his cutback, and Adrian gets on the board following that timeout. Jack Boyke will attempt the extra point. Good snap, a little bit low. The kick is on the way. It is good. Bulldogs lead at 7-0. Franklin College football brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. When you need a safe, dependable workforce for a new build, an upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Boilermaker Local 374 to do the job right the first time. Grizzlies will get the football down 7-0 here in the opening quarter. Good deep kick on this one will sail into the end zone for the touchback.
Pretty impressive right there.
We'll at some time throughout the afternoon try to keep you updated on some of the games that are going on, not only in the HCAC today, but also around the state of Indiana and around the country. Right now, Franklin, 3rd time they've had the football here today. Long talk here on the sideline before they finally will head out, as Cora will be the lone setback. Malachi Joy, one of the 2 receivers here to the near side, and they're working on the hash mark left. Kairos once again out of the pistol. Will hand it off to Cora, left side, finds some running room, breaks a tackle, 30, 35, and got another first down. Nice run by Garrett Cora. Cora with 10 yards. We'd mentioned coming into this one, struggling so far in the running department already. Having a nice afternoon.
That's the 2nd first down for Franklin.
2 receivers here to the right. They'll reshift Neely, reshift him to the left side. Handoff Cora, 40, 45, and then finally brought down Another 10-plus run for Garrett Cora to the 49-yard line.
The only thing that scared me that time, he carries the ball loose. The defender actually had the football, try to strip it. Got pretty strong hands. First down in this early afternoon.
Garrett Cora, Cam Jennings will also get some action today. He had carried the football several times in the first 2 games. Same formation, same location on the field, as we'll see Ross throw down the middle, has a man tipped away at the last moment.
Great defense.
Well, I tell you what, that was just a little bit underthrown. It was intended for Owen Wright, and able to come in and knock it away was Elijah Hayward, the defensive back, only a freshman. So that'll be 2nd down and 10 for Franklin. Ross looks to throw, quick hitter, ball tipped in the air, and tell you what, that was close to being picked off.
Threw that late, didn't he? Don't you think he threw that a little late?
Yeah.
Okay.
Threw it to where he was, didn't throw it where he was going to be.
Yep. Big 3rd down here. You got to keep staying the drive. You got to keep it moving down the field.
Well, they're going to have to get to the 41 to get a 1st down. And now they'll check at the line of scrimmage.
What a crowd today. It's packed everywhere.
Not bad for being a 90-degree day. Adrian has a few fans that have made that long drive. Ross will roll and throw, and behind his receiver. You can tell already, Coach, that his timing with his receivers is off.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You know, because he's his first time in 2 weeks he's played. And like you said earlier in the broadcast, it may take him a quarter or a half to get loose and understand what's going on.
Kirby was the intended receiver. It'll be 4th down after what appeared to be a very strong drive thanks to the running of Garrett Cora. The offense is now stalled, and they'll have to punt it away. Trailing 7-0 here in the opening period of play. A short end-over-end kick, and it's going to take an Adrian bounce, and they're going to get about another 4 or 5 yards out of the bounce as well. So Adrian will have pretty good field position on this one at around the 33, 34-yard line.
IndianaSRN and HCAC TV. If you'd like to help us, here's how you can do that. You can contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. We appreciate the comments. Donate. Hit that donate button as you will, please.
And help people like Nick and myself to get to the same pay scale as our owners.
Oh, my goodness.
5:37 to go.
Way to say that on the air, George.
Ball caught near side to the 40. Still in his feet. 45 to the outside. Gets a block right there. Big gain. 45, and then finally out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Jalen Wallace on the reception and yards after the catch.
I will say this all week long and all day long. You cannot arm tackle these guys.
Yeah.
They're too strong. You got to get around them. You got to wrap and tackle.
So the football will actually be placed just shy of the 42-yard line.
Their 4th first down of this afternoon.
Kelbert will hand it off. Trying to find some running room is Hardnett, and he's going to get to the 39-yard line.
You know, the only thing that the Bulldogs haven't done right is the 2 timeouts they had to call early in this first quarter.
And then the one timeout ended up being, after that, a touchdown run.
Yeah. That would be a wash, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 2nd down and 7. Kelbert will look to throw. Fires to the sideline. Ball's going to be caught, 1st down and more, as Wallace makes another reception. He had 13 coming in, and he'll get another 1st down for the Bulldogs.
They are definitely controlling the clock, the line of scrimmage, and almost everything now.
By the way, at halftime, you will have a special guest from Wheeler Mission.
Kyle Stewart would be joining us. And I think Lance Marshall, the AD from Franklin, may be coming up.
All right. First down and 10 here for the Bulldogs.
It's a revolving door today.
It is. They'll fake the handoff. Kelbert to throw to the end zone. Has a man wide open. Touchdown. Somehow, some way, they were able to get behind that Franklin defense, and Braden Whitaker hauls it in, and all he had to do was wait for it to come down. 13-0 Bulldogs.
29-yard pass play.
And now the extra point by Jack Boyke. The pattern is continuing now for Franklin today as they have fallen behind for the third straight game. The extra point is up, and it is good. 14-0 Bulldogs.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Franklin College football brought to you in part by Passion to Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. As a prestige healthcare company, Passion to Care is driven by decades of expertise and a drive to go above and beyond. Give them a call at 317-537-1811.
We have an Aspen Creek scoreboard update coming after the kick.
Really could be. I know we're early in this football game, Keith, but this is a Franklin team that needs something positive here on offense. There will be a return, 25, looking for a block at the 30, and then driven down there.
Aspen Creek brings you the scoreboard update. Kalamazoo 20, Manchester 4. 4 minutes left in the first half. They started at 1 o'clock Eastern, so they're a little bit ahead of us. Rose Hallman and Hope kicked off at 1:35 this afternoon. 20-0 Kalamazoo over Manchester.
20-0 Kalamazoo. There you go. All right, first down and 10 now for Kai Ross. Garrett Cora, the lone setback. Cora gets the call, the cutback, and boy, they got a hold of his ankle and brought him down. That could have been tough at the 34, and he got that twist. Ooh. You don't want your running back being twisted around.
No. You don't want to hurt back.
Malachi Joy will check into the lineup now for Franklin College. We had not seen Cam Jennings yet get a chance to carry the football. He is on the sidelines, but they're going to give the majority of the carries early to Cora. Ross to throw. Here they come, and he's going to go down.
No one picked him up.
That was Dante Banton getting the start at defensive end, and he came clearly in there, and there was nothing Ross could do.
How about 6'4", 245 pounds?
It's a big fella.
I would say so.
What's even bigger now, you're third and long, and you can't be in third and long all day long. That's going to be tough.
Interesting that the Bulldogs came in town last night, stayed at Greenwood, and ate all the breakfast.
They did.
At the Holiday Inn.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in a reordering mode right there.
Yes, they are.
Trips left, third and long. Ross has time. Now flush out of the pocket. Throws downfield, has a man up and making the catch for the first down. Boy, how in the world did DeAndre Kirby get behind the defender as wide open as he did? I'll never figure that one.
Troy, I tell you what, I think he might be over the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. No call. We'll take it. but he was mighty close to the line of scrimmage.
So first down for the Grizzlies. Football placed at the 32-yard line. Ross will fake the handoff, throws near sideline, ball's caught, and then pushed out of bounds is Owen Wright. Boy, it's amazing. We did high school football last night, and how quickly you can march down the field a lot of times just by throwing this little 5-and-outs. You got the defensive backs playing back off of your receivers, and it's almost like
you get 4 yards each time.
At least.
You're down the field.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5. Cora in the backfield gets the call, bounces to the outside. Good speed, 25, cuts upfield, 20, 15, and then driven out of bounds.
Gets to about the 13-yard line. Nice, they have woken up. Come on, Grizz.
By the way, Cora has given them 3 first downs in runs of 10-plus yards already.
5 total on the game.
Coming up on a minute to go. Grizzlies will have it now first down. And again, football is going to be placed at the 12. Trying to tie this football game, or I should say get within 7 in this 14-0 football game. Ross will give it to Cora. Off the left side, he's going to lose yardage here. And a flag is down.
Oh!
And then we've got all kinds of stuff going on. Holy cow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 flags on the field. 7.
Trey Brueggemann was the one who shoved Cora to the turf. No, it wasn't actually Cora. It was number 3, Owen Wright.
Yes.
But now they got to sort it all out on who's going to get all these penalties.
Wow. Well, they can't offset them.
Not that many flags. There's 5 of them out there.
Well, there's 2 over here. Oh, that was just a white flag. Okay. One was from the end zone out. I mean, that's a good toss.
Everybody threw a flag except for one. Nope. Everybody. Oh, there's 2. There's 5. There's 5. Yeah. There's only 5.
Okay.
So somebody decided not to join the team and.
You got to be a team player.
You
just throw it just to throw it.
Just to throw it.
I would just throw it on the Morales group. And painted the press box.
Well, while they're sorting this out, I want to remind you today's game brought to you in part by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper Logistics have consistently been the trusted allies for all your inventory management, warehousing, fulfillment, and transportation needs. Let's take a listen.
Number 2, number defense, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 55, no fouls are offset. However, each player has the first 2 minutes of the game.
So they call offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct fouls, but Franklin gets the ball half the distance due to the roughing of the passer.
Yeah, everything else ended up offsetting.
I tell you, it almost looked like a WWE cage match.
Close,
it was close, baby.
I was waiting for somebody to jump off a turnbuckle.
I thought that was Ric Flair out there. Woo!
So they'll march off the penalty, and it turns out to be more beneficial for Franklin, as they'll have it now 1st and goal, and we'll put it at the 6-yard line. Cora, the lone setback. Chance to make it a 14-6 ball game. They'll look to throw. Back against the grain and dumped immediately. Well, that was read out and read quickly by Maddox Woods, the outside linebacker.
Maddox stayed home exactly where he was supposed to stay. 6'2", 215 sophomore.
Looked like Matt Neely, the tight end, on the reception.
If he didn't stay home, that's instant 6.
Yeah. So now it's going to be 2nd and goal. Put it at the 7-yard line, so they'll lose a yard.
They're going to run out the clock, aren't they?
It's going to be close, and they will not get the playoff.
They did get the playoff.
Wow. Well, they run the football. Core on the carry might have gotten a yard, and that was really close. We'll take a timeout after 1 quarter of play. Adrian on top, 14-0.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Are you an active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
Well, we head to period number 2. If you're just joining us, Adrian again on the board, 14-0.
Let's give grades out the first quarter. Adrian, A, B, C, or D?
Give him a A.
Give him a B.
Give
2
him an
timeouts.
A.
You gave
but
away
you got to score off one of them.
Okay, Franklin, A, B, C, or D?
Give him a C.
I gave him a C as well.
But they can up that to maybe a C+ if they can score here.
You score here, you're back to a B in my book.
But I think you need 7, not 3. So trips to the right. Football at the 6-yard line. Lone receiver to the near side is Owen Wright. That is Core in the backfield with Kai Ross. Ross to throw to the sideline, and nearly a one-handed catch by Owen Wright.
You go here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going here.
You got to. You got to make a statement here.
Well, it's a non-conference game, and I want to see how my team responds
to adversity,
to a situation like this that I might be able to use sometime down the road. So 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Ross will throw. And ball caught. It'll be Core out of the backfield for the touchdown.
Nice play.
What a way to finish off the drive, and now the extra point.
4-step drop. Boy, no one's there. Someone forgot to pick him up. Did he come out of the outfield, the infield, the backfield? Good.
Dakota Forge for the extra point. We'll take a timeout, 14-7, Adrian.
Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Back here at Franklin College on HCAC TV, and they needed that drive. I said that at the beginning. I thought they really needed to get something on offense and kind of give Franklin some momentum back in their favor.
They almost punched in the mouth there that time.
Yeah, that was a much better drive on the return. The return man at one of the up players ends up falling on the football at around the 30-yard line, and that's where Adrian will take over now, 1st and 10. By the way, if you're keeping track of IU, they're about ready to go to 4-0. They're beating a very tough Charlotte team 38-14. Who's Purdue got this week? Oh, Oregon State.
Oregon State at Oregon State.
Will it be like 15-0 at halftime, or will
50?
Purdue? Yeah,
nothing at halftime.
Will Purdue score at halftime?
I hope we score at least 14. We haven't scored 14 all year. Well, we have. We beat that powerhouse Indiana State.
That's right. On the run, nothing there.
I mean, it's not every day that you can knock off a power like Indiana State.
No, it's not. And I'm sure that Notre Dame saw that and took that into account when they were whipping up on Purdue in the first
Please
half.
forgive me, Sycamore fans.
Yeah. By the way, loss of a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw will be Kelbert. And that's going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Can you tell the defense is a little bit more fired up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are playing much better. So it's going to be 3rd and long. If you can force a punt here, Franklin will have excellent field position.
The cowbells are ringing.
4-man front now for Franklin. And they're going to run the football to the outside. Not much there. They will not get the first down to the 32-yard line. So they'll punt it away, and Franklin to get it back.
How about Ben Remke? Check that. I'm sorry. That's not Ben. Max Malone. Defensive end there making that tackle.
Well, you get a return here, maybe near midfield. Complexion of this game has now changed, in fact, a lot, not just a little.
Oh, short punt.
But it will be returnable.
No.
Oh, until you fell down.
I think he was going
to
call for the fair catch anyway.
I would rather, again, maybe he was, but I'd much rather see him take that little peek down, McElfresh, and see what's coming, because he had a good 10 yards that he could have maneuvered and maybe got some extra yardage. But Franklin will take it 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. 13:27 remaining here in the first half. Now Franklin has a chance to tie this football game. Cora, the cutback 40, takes a hard hit, but he may get to the 41-yard line, and he is running now like we saw him last year.
Yeah, and you watch this, and he's running with his head up. Watch this. This is a great – he makes contact right there. He gets picked up, but he makes the contact.
Well, his cutback was really what gave him the extra yards, too. And he's done a nice job of doing that here this afternoon. It'll be 2nd down and about 4. It'll be Cora again. Look at him following his blockers, and he got a first down.
Let me tell you, number 79, Bigham, Brock
Beach.
Yeah, Beach. 6'7", 295, way to smack down on the defensive end.
And I'm pretty sure that young man does not want to see 79 coming again.
You do that 2 or 3 times, I guarantee you. Ole! Ole!
I still believe that at some point before a game, we need to bring you out there, let them do that to you, and
love it.
Yeah.
I would love that. Let me get out of traction first.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Grizzlies. Ross.
Busted play.
He's going to now roll out to his right. Flag is down and almost intercepted. But a flag is down on the far side of the field. And let's see if this will go against the Grizzlies.
Went to the press box this morning. It's really interesting. Steve McClure was the voice of Franklin football for many years, and they still talk about Steve And, Steve now is in heaven, but still talk about Steve and all the things. Broadcasters reminds me of Steve, of how he announces the game.
Yeah.
We miss McClure, but, man, things are totally different.
Football marked back to the 42, so it'll stay at 1st down and 15. Next week, we are back. Ohio Wesleyan out of the North Coast Athletic Conference.
I do believe we saw them last year, too.
I believe we did. Ross to throw. Swing pass near side to Cora. Breaks a tackle. Gets extra yardage and run out of bounds. Mike White had a chance to drop Cora. We've got another flag down.
I don't think they're getting this tied in on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that might be 2 in a row against Franklin, and that would negate the nice catch and run there by Garrett Cora, and it would have been much more manageable to get a 1st down.
Oh, they waved it off. The headlinesman here on this side, on our side, and the field judge on the other side communicated, and they waved it off. So he might have been on the line of scrimmage.
Football located at the 48-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 9. Ross will give it off to Cora. He's been a workhorse today, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Might get a yard. Again, we always kind of wait and see where they spot the football. They're actually going to put it right back at the line of scrimmage,
so
no gain.
And Franklin's on the move.
3rd down and long. They'll have to get to the 43.
Checking.
I like watching the backup quarterbacks on the sidelines because one of them is for real.
And one's a dummy.
Yeah, and that's not nice to say. But they got 2 other.
Decoy.
I'm just kidding. Ross has time, flushed out of the pocket, sidearms this one, and nearly intercepted again, but it would have been out of bounds nonetheless. And now some talk going on the sidelines between one of the Adrian players and the Franklin bench.
Last week we saw at Rose-Hulman 3 quarterbacks, one in a fluorescent red, one in fluorescent green, and one in fluorescent pink, and you didn't know which way was called to play.
No. I always like the signs that they've made now where they'll put like the picture of Oprah Winfrey on there and,
yeah,
all these, and you're trying to figure out how in the world did they decipher all of that. Maybe one day
I'll give you my book.
Okay, thank you. So Adrian will get it back. Oh, how about that guy right there? A flag is down in the area where the punter is. And what was funny about that is the young man who came in was flying over the top on those 3 blockers, and he flipped over.
If they call this leaving his feet, because you can leave your feet, but you can't make contact. This will be an interesting call here.
So it will be against Adrian.
Leaping.
You can't even leap in football anymore. What's going on?
Well, we need you to be back in charge.
Okay. I'm telling you what, I got a lot of changes coming.
I think Jay Jones would allow you to be the 5th commissioner after he gets done, because he's doing a great job, and we need Jay to stay maybe 25 more years. You'd be groomed by then.
So I couldn't take over
At
then.
age 90, I think you could take over.
I could probably do it, yeah.
You do it anyway.
Yes. 1st down, well, I'll tell you in a minute what I'm going to eliminate. Ross will give it off to Corey, hit immediately, see if he gets a yard out of it. I've told all you guys before, we're eliminating punting in football when I become Supreme Emperor.
The other thing is the coin toss. If you lose the coin toss, you have is it a sword fight or something after the coin toss?
There ought to be something like that, yeah. Let's quit making it easy.
I like the old XFL when you ran from the 40 to the center of the field and you get the football.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, how many broken collarbones in the first 4 weeks?
Well, like we talked about before we got on the air, back in our day, Coach, you got up and you kept playing.
Well, we had horse and buggy then, too.
True. 2nd down and 9. Ross near sideline. Ball's going to be caught and ridden out of bounds at the 30. On the reception, once again, is Owen Wright.
Got a halftime score thanks to Aspen Creek, our scoreboard. Kalamazoo 20, Manchester 0 at halftime.
Here it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Adrian showing blitz right here. They're putting linebackers in each gap. Well, that really puts a lot of pressure if they come on that offensive line. You got to get rid of the football quickly. Ross will turn, hands it off to Cora, trying to fight for the first down, and he will not get there.
I think he went to the wrong hole, Troy. He was supposed to go to number 4. He went to 2.
He apparently saw something, though, that kind of forced him that way. So it's going to be 4th down and about 3. As they did give him a yard. And you're going to go for it right here. I don't mind this. You're down 14-7. Realistically, unless you want to back up Adrian on a pooch punt, they'll get you inside the 20.
Well, do you have a kicker that can kick that far?
Ross to the inside. Ball's going to be caught. First down, and a flag is down, though.
Late.
A late flag. The catch made by Kirby on that in pattern. And let's see if this is going to go against Franklin. The way they're walking back, it could be a holding penalty. Blocking below the waist. They said that was on Bryce Hendershot out of North Salem, Indiana, out of Tri-West High School.
Here we go. Watching the replay here. Oh, that's a great call. Yeah, you can't do that. That's a great call by the officials. You cannot do that.
By the way, you may remember the name Hendershot.
Oh,
IU.
yeah.
It was recently traded, but we've got a timeout here by Franklin. 9:49 remaining in the first half. 14-7, Adrian.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Manny made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
After the timeout, Franklin will punt the football away. 9:49 remaining here in the first half of play. A wobbly punt, a fair catch at the 10-yard line. So Adrian will take over 1st and 10. They got a long way to go on this one. Want to remind you, today's game brought to you in part by Dynamark. If you're looking to elevate your brand, make sure you choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving the Indianapolis area over the last 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service. Give them a call at 317-328-2555. And we got another flag down. This is going to give the football back to Franklin College. I did not see the flag. So it must have been a hit below the waist again. This time, though, it was on Adrian. So that's a big turn of events.
They will set this ball at 4th down. I think the sticks are wrong. Is it 1st down?
It is 1st down.
No. It couldn't have been a 30-yard penalty, Troy.
Well, it's first down for Franklin. They're going to get the football back. Another miscue there by the Bulldogs. Handoff to the outside. Nowhere to go for Core. He's going to lose yardage on this one. Big number 93 coming in. That is Randall Broom, the senior out of Flint, Michigan. So it's going to be second and long. That was a 5-yard loss.
You know, you do good, and you shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
You got to score, and they're giving you an opportunity to open the door.
Ross, near side. Hard hit and catching the football.
How do you make that catch?
Owen Wright.
He caught that ball and made and got hit at the same time. I think he's got his groove a little bit. Feeling a little bit more comfortable in the pocket?
I think so. And Owen Wright's made some big catches here today.
First down.
Football at the 19-yard line. This time it'll be right to the far side. Handoff course, sweep right. Looks to cut back, gets a hard hit at the 15-yard line and goes down there. Ethan Layton, the strong safety there to make the stop. And now it'll be second down and 5. Boy, you get in the red zone, you want to come away with points. Even if you get 3, you want to make sure you get something on the board. Warm afternoon. We mentioned that got some rain around the area last night. High school football in several places ended up getting a ton of rain and delayed with their games, and we knew with temperatures getting around 90 today, it's humid as well. Handoff, Core up the middle, big hole, takes a hard hit, stays on his feet, gets inside the 5-yard line, and that's where Franklin will have it now, first and goal.
Everybody got rain but Evansville, Indiana last night.
Yeah. Well, we had a downpour in Indianapolis where we were doing our game. It was a monsoon.
Yeah, I saw you guys on film.
Yeah.
Looked good out on the field slide.
It was great. First and goal. Handoff Cora. Cora up the middle. Second effort. Did he get in? Yes. How about that? He got some help, but no, wait a minute. They're going to put him down at about the 1-foot line. Wow. Hurry up offense, though. This will not allow Adrian to make any changes in their defense. And there are a lot of players in the box right here. Ross, the quarterback keeper, he took a hit immediately, and he will not get in. He might even lose a little bit of yardage.
That delay of the official, I mean, it took a long time to spot that ball.
So third and goal from the 1. Here comes Cam Jennings.
Well, you know what this is going to be. Student body left.
We're going to find out if Jennings is the man here. He's a power back, a little bit more than Cora. I don't think you're going to quarterback sneak this one again, though. Trips to the right. High snap, looking left, throwing, contact, and that'll go against Adrian. That's an easy call.
Now you get 4 free downs again.
Coronas Davis, the freshman, making that huge mistake.
Nice to hear the official. Sticks has done a really nice job of going down there with the little circle and getting the officials. By the way, we want to thank our production team today, Nick Lewis and Drew Hertz.
First and goal, Cora on the carry. Cora touchdown, officially 1 yard out, and it's now 14-13.
Look at this. Gets hit there, then said, well, I'll just go around you.
One thing for sure, if you're going to get Cora down, you better do it the first time.
You better wrap quickly.
So now the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 5:58 before halftime, tied at 14.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
You got a tie score. You got the crowd in the game. Both sidelines are doing a little jerk, little dance move.
Ethan Eberger will be deep. Cade Fox deep as well. Fox is number 4, Eberger number 3. Adrian still has just under 6 minutes remaining. It'll be a short kick. They will not give them a chance to make the return. One of the up men across the 30 takes a hard hit, still on his feet, to the 35. On the return, Chase Barbosa. Barbosa is a linebacker, not a return man, but he got him some extra yardage.
If you just joined us, it was 14-0 at the end of one from the Bulldogs. And then a scoring drive made it 14-7. And that scoring drive, 2 crucial penalties against the Bulldogs. And now we're tied at 14. Going in at halftime, you go in at halftime the way you play, you feel pretty good if you're Franklin.
I agree, especially after that tough start. First down and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Big hole up the middle across the 45. First down carry by Kelbert. And if I'm Adrian right now, and I look back at some of the penalties they have had, they've got to find a way to clean that thing up.
Well, especially late. I mean, after a whistle, you have an unsportsmanlike conduct. Clearly away from the play, you have a holding.
Run over the left side, another big gain. This might be close to 9 on the carry.
And it looks like they flex their muscle. They can just run left. They can run up and down the field against Franklin.
Well, and that's the thing that I think about coming in. We talked about how many yards that Franklin has given up rushing in the first 2 games. Why not just keep running the football? So it'll be 2nd down and 2. Man in motion, and they'll run it up the middle to get the first down inside the 40 near the 39. By the way, they say that is number 18 on the carry, but I do not have an 18 on my roster. That doesn't help, does it?
No. We will call him.
We'll call him Clint Eastwood, the unknown man. Trips near side. First down. Looking to throw over the middle, wide open inside the 30, and the catch made there by Brumley.
Defense is just looks like they're playing prevent defense. Kyle Stewart would be joining us at halftime. You know Kyle, don't you? World famous race car driver. Yeah. Raced with Fred Flintstones back in the day in Bedrock.
Bedrock, you mean?
Yeah. Did I say Bedrock?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Little look to throw again, open on the sideline, inside the 20 and driven out of bounds. The catch made by Wallace.
They're doing all this in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, and Franklin trying to really hit guys in and out, give them a rest on this hot day. But Adrian moving down the field. Will have it 2nd down and 2, and we're under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Empty backfield, trips right. Kelbert fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper up the middle inside the 15 of the nice run to the 13-yard line. You have to respect Kelbert from the standpoint that even if he doesn't hand it off, he's going to run or throw it.
Triple threat.
Yeah, he can
right?
do it anything, and so you really got to keep an eye on him. I would venture to say Franklin has one guy spying him all the time, but you still got to find a way to get in there and get the stop. Trips to the near side. Kelbert to throw to the corner of the end zone, and did he stay in bounds? He dropped the football.
Got to come down with the ball with possession. Looked like he lost it in the corner of the end zone.
Jalen Wallace, the intended receiver. Take another look at it.
There's the catch. Now he's out of bounds, and there's the ball.
2nd down and 10.
Need more stickum.
No kidding. Man in motion. Fake the handoff. Kelbert to the outside. Has running room and a blocker in front of him, and he waltzes into the end zone for the touchdown. 13 yards out, and the go-ahead score with 3:03 remaining in the first half. Helps when you have a 300-pounder coming in front of you, too.
Hey, what? Toot, toot.
Even you could have made
Look
that.
Look at this. Well, I could make this move. Oh, yeah. Nice job.
Jack Boyke will attempt the extra point. So if you're an Adrian Bulldog fan, you're happy coming back, and that's a line drive kick. It wasn't pretty, but it's good enough, and the Bulldogs lead it 21-14.
Athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Back here at Franklin College, Adrian driving down the field, putting it in the end zone, now leads it by 7. Franklin will still have 3:03 to go. It'll be a short kick, and there will be a return from the 6. Blockers up front across the 20, 25, 30, 35 to the outside. Driven out of bounds. Braden Wilkins on the return there for Franklin.
How about that? That shoots you in the foot. Nice job.
You know why I think that players are able to run faster maybe than they used to? They're wearing shorts now. They aren't wearing football pants, are they?
Yeah,
the knees are exposed.
Knees are covered, right.
Most of it is 4 or 5 inches above the knee.
I think it's like your shorts today.
Well, they're even shorter than mine. They're up here like this.
I got you.
First down and 10. Ross to throw, looking left, now right. Fires, double coverage, ball tipped in the air, and that was a heck of a collision at the 40-yard line. By the way, that is Kingston Blackman who took the brunt of that hit.
And that was his own teammate that got him there.
So they're going to check him out, see if he's going to be okay. And we've had today, Coach, 4 or 5 footballs on both sides that were tipped in the air that could have been easy interceptions if somebody's in the area. But balls that are being tipped all over the place.
Yep.
So he is going to be okay. He'll head to the sidelines.
Is this a timeout by Franklin, or
I think they just called that both teams can come over and get a refreshment break.
This is a quick timeout.
Oh,
really.
they're going to say a quick first half. There you go.
I didn't say that. I
You're
said
going to be delayed.
No, I didn't say that. I said this was a quick timeout.
Second down and 10.
I'm calling an Uber driver now.
I know you are. Handoff. Cora. Big hole again. 45-40. And finally brought down inside the 35-yard line. He'll get to the 31 and a great run again by Garrett Cora.
And yet you still have all 3 timeouts left.
Tell you what, he must have eaten his Wheaties this week because, again, you look at the first 2 weeks, I think it was 23 carries, 24 yards.
Yeah.
And now he's having a banner first half.
At the end of the game, we should go down and ask him if he ate Rice Krispie treats or Wheaties.
Wheaties. I bet it's Wheaties.
It was Rice Krispie Day yesterday.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
I missed it.
Fruity Pebbles on Monday.
I didn't get the memo.
Cocoa Puffs on Tuesday.
And none of that stuff you can eat.
And you got a 2-minute timeout.
All right, we'll take a timeout as well, 21-14.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Get a good look at the offensive unit here for Franklin and Adrian coming out as well. And
new decal on their helmets.
I like that, yeah.
I like it. I noticed that the hat that we bought last year was on sale. The new hat.
Not on sale.
Well, it's not even an expensive hat this week.
All right, so here we go. First down and 10. 2 minutes remaining. Ross, handoff Cora, getting to the outside. Another missed tackle, and Adrian, boy, they're having a difficult time wrapping Cora up.
So, Troy, do you like the new 2-minute timeout?
I just asked Nick about that. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of it in college football. But they don't ask me, so what do I care?
You mean they didn't ask you?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I guess there must be some
I'll call
reason.
The commissioner.
Yeah? Well,
let him know.
I'm not sure why you need a 2-minute timeout. Tell me about it.
It pays more advertising.
Here's Cora once again to the sideline, and he's got to get another first down, 19-yard line.
Who was it? Was a coach last year who said, why is our pregame show now 45 minutes long? And the TV guy said, because we can make more money.
That's right. By the way, if you're a IU fan, they've now gone past 50 points against a very good Charlotte team.
Yeah. 49ers, is that correct?
Yeah. First down here for Franklin. And there's movement up front.
Yep, good
Must
call.
have heard Matt Neely resetting to the left because it was the left side of the offensive line that jumped.
When's the last time IU have been, what, they are 4-0, 5-0?
They would be 4-0 after this, right?
When's the last time they've been 4-0?
Tom Allen's one year that they ended up having, like COVID year 2020.
Yeah. You know, if they could play like this, you know, Michigan wish they could play as good as IU right now. Everybody knows you're a Michigan fan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Always taking a shot at my Wolverines,
yes.
aren't you? Here's the pitch and around. Trying to find some running room and then going out of bounds at the stick.
I don't think he gained a yard.
That was Wilkins who had that nice return on the kickoff. But he did stop the clock at a minute 41.
He loses 2.
So now again you're at 2nd and 12. I don't mind that play too much simply because, again, it was on first down.
But got up early.
He didn't see a alley there, apparently. Ross to the sideline. It was intended there for Owen Wright. Now, again, maybe not a bad play if you're on first down. The only thing I like about that one now, you're 3rd and long. You're a definite passing down here. Cora's been running the ball well. I would have given it back to him. Let him run the football. I mean, they have not consistently stopped him all day long. 1:38 remaining. So again, 3rd and long here. I would imagine this is also 4-down territory unless you want to just get the 3 on the board before halftime. Ross flushed out of the pocket. Here they come, and Ross trying to get to the sideline, takes the hard hit and goes down. He did not get the first down, though, at the 11-yard line. And the only thing I don't like about that, Coach, is I don't want my quarterback to get drilled.
No, and you're running time. Now it's 4th down and 2. You still have your timeouts.
They're definitely going to go for it here. Anything, you can certainly go short here and try to get that first down.
Oh, they're huddling up here.
I think they're going to make sure that Adrian has no time on the clock here before the end of the first half.
This is going to be a timeout. They're going to make a tough decision here. Play clock at 7. Don't forget today at halftime, Kyle Stewart from Wheeler Mission will be joining us. Looking forward to Kyle. Long-time listener of IndianaSRN.
I like that.
He's a good guy. Wheeler Mission, good people. Don't forget high school, college. We got it all for you right here on IndianaSRN and our sister station, HCAC.TV. If the commissioner's listening, you should say hi to the commissioner.
Hi to the commissioner.
Thank you to Jay.
Thank you to Jay.
Yep. Because we have 3 other games on the broadcast today. So you could literally set your VCR, your YouTube. You could watch us early. Go then to Rose Hall. And well, actually, you could have watched Manchester early this morning.
Right.
You got us this afternoon and Rose Hallman later on this afternoon.
You almost said VCR.
I almost did.
Anybody younger than 30 has no clue what you're talking about.
Nick looked at me and go, "What's a VCR?"
Yeah, what's a VCR?
The other day I talked to him about an 8-track player, and he goes, "You mean the figure 8 that you did on a race car track?"
All right, here we go. 4th down. Ross will have Cora in the backfield. They'll fake it to Cora, throw an in pattern, and it's dropped. Pass was low, intended for Owen Wright, and so Franklin comes away with nothing on that drive. That's a big win right there for Adrian.
Big win. Ball quick, slides out. So what do? You kneel here, or do you go for the touchdown?
I think I go into the locker room, and I don't want to make a mistake here, first off, and give them the football back. But I'm not sure if I'm like you. I think I'm just going to play it safe, run it out, go to the locker room, cool off, make your adjustments for the second half.
I just hope I have air conditioning in my locker room.
Well, I'll tell you one thing for sure. I'm pretty sure they do. They're going to throw for it here. Kelbert to the far side and overthrows double coverage there on Wallace.
They must have saw something on film, though, to go up there.
Well, they may have seen something on film, but the problem was you threw into double coverage. There was no way, unless you throw a perfect pass, that you're going to complete that to Wallace on that play. I'm just hoping we have nice air conditioning in that Mercedes that you got us on the way back. They'll run to the outside. Not much there. It'll be shy of the first down. By the way, I hope that today now that everybody knows you drive a Mercedes, that you'll give Wheeler Mission a nice donation, too.
Oh, man, you're killing me.
They're going to get one more playoff right here. Kelbert will hand it off, and the run up the middle across the 25, and still 0.8. Say one thing for sure, on a hot day like today, and we're already in the fourth week of, well, actually the fifth week of high school football this week. This is the third week of college football. We're getting close to November, and we're still in the 90-degree range, and that's going to do it for the first half. Franklin hanging in there, though they trail at 21-14, and really the running today of Garrett Cora has made this offense much more balanced and lethal coming in from what we had in the first 2 weeks. The Grizzlies are looking much better, and on defense, though they've given up 21 points, they're not giving up the numbers, Coach, that they gave up in the first 2 weeks.
So that you got to be happy with that. Now you have to regroup, and you could have laid down when it was 14-0.
Right.
You didn't. So very impressive first half. We'll see what they have in store for us. It's going to get warmer. So right now, 88 degrees. So it's going to get a little bit warmer before the end of this game, as halftime is now officially started, as the officials have blown the whistle. And when we come back, Kyle Stewart will be joining us right here on halftime on IndianaSRN and HCAC.TV.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Halftime brought to you by our good friends at Wheeler Mission. We thank you very much for joining us. You see the score there, 21-14. A very entertaining first half. Kyle Stewart is with us. And you come down on a Saturday afternoon, nothing else to do, watch a couple of college football, and talk a little bit about Wheeler Mission.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Excited to be here. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
We appreciate you coming. What is your role at Wheeler Mission, Kyle?
Okay, so I am a case manager there at the Men's Residential Center for a program called the Foundations Program. So I think a lot of people, when they think of Wheeler Mission, they automatically think of the shelter for men, and they don't realize that we have other buildings as well, right? So yeah, I work at the Men's Residential Center.
And here in southern Indiana, I know you're down in Bloomington area, looking at some things at Franklin. It's real important that people are aware of it's just not a place for shelter in Indianapolis. You're clear across central Indiana.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have our Hebron Addiction Recovery Program down there in Bloomington, set on 200 acres. That's a 9-month program. And then, yeah, in Indianapolis, downtown area, we have our Center for Women and Children, and obviously the shelter, and then we have the building that I work in, the Men's Residential Center.
What is the difference between a men's residential hall or center than the Wheeler Mission up that a lot of our viewers
than the shelter
probably don't get?
Right, yeah. So the emergency shelter is there just for emergency shelter, right? So that's for folks that are just needing a place to stay. They can be there for like 10 days and have to leave. Now, the MRC where I work, that's our program building. So that's for men that realize that they have some issues that they need to address to get them out of that cycle of homelessness, so they committed to being in a program in that building.
What kind of services do you guys provide? I know you provide a lot of things up again in Indianapolis,
right?
But the some of the services that you do that maybe a lot of people don't know, and maybe people that are watching and listening to this broadcast could go, my little dollar can go here or my $2 can go here to help with that ministry.
Yeah. So at my building, at the MRC, like I said, we're a program building. And I'll speak a little bit about our flagship program there, which is our foundation. Yeah, it's our foundations program. And the men that enter that program have decided to make the choice to forego looking for employment or work for the first 60 days so they can address some of these issues that they've been facing that have gotten them in the predicament that they're in. So whether that be drugs or alcohol, substance abuse, whether that be mental health issues, that sort of thing. So that 60 days, that's the time where they're in a structured environment. They have program duties that they have to do. They go to a class. We're a Christian faith-based organization, so all of our teaching's biblically based. And it's a time to get that foundation, like Jesus talks about in Matthew 7. Whoever listens to these words of mine puts them into practice, like a man who built his house on rock. So they do that thing, and then they also can take care of trying to get documentation or stuff like that they may be impeding them from finding employment, ID, Social Security card, birth certificates. We hook them up with mental health professionals, primary care physicians, all that kind of thing. And then after that 60 days, then they can start looking for work, and they can be there for up to 5 months just working and saving their money. And of course, we don't charge them any fee because of donors, right? Yep. That we're able to provide these services.
That you have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk a little bit about, almost 40% of your body has been involved in Wheeler Mission before they even get started. And you have a lot of people who had those tough times and now have made it good. Talk about that. Wheeler Mission doesn't shut the door on anybody.
No, yeah, they've been around for 130 years, which is amazing.
Yeah, Troy was just 12.
All right. So we have our doors open to everybody, and I can say I'm somebody who benefited from them services myself. I came to Wheeler Mission as a guest, struggling with drug addiction, hopelessly lost in that. Went to our Hebron Addiction Recovery Program, graduated that, went to the MRC, did our servant leadership training, which is another program that we offer there, kind of an internship for guys, and then got hired on and eventually got to the place I'm at now. So, yeah.
The big thing that we're pushing for Wheeler Mission is the drumstick dash.
Oh, yeah.
I know you come up. I know you participate. Troy and his wife is thinking about running.
Oh, you got to. It's fun.
Is there any tips that you should get to him? Because he cannot ride his moped, correct?
Correct, yeah. We don't let, no electronic scooters, none of that sort of thing, right? So you got to, walk or ride, right?
Yeah. I'm riding my moped. I don't care. Police might have to follow me.
You got to dress up for it. Wear a costume. That helps. Aerodynamics, I think.
There you go. We thank you very much for spending time with us. Tell people how they can donate and how they can help your ministry.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to wheelermission.org and get all information there. If you have somebody in your life that is needing services, you can get information about everything that we do there. You can donate there as well, or you can call the Men's Residential Center, ask to call Kyle Stewart, and I'm the man to talk to when it gets people in.
It's also nice to have you part of our family, IndianaSRN. Partners with you now the last 5 years.
Yeah,
we appreciate that. Enjoy the second half. Bring us a win.
Can I give a shout out to my boy Jalen Sauer, freshman on Franklin College? My buddy's here. Yeah,
you can't.
He hasn't got any playing time, but he's going to get out there. So thanks for having me.
You just blew it. Okay, I'm going to be fired.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I know. I'm just kidding. Hard time. Lance Marshall will be joining us right after this.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Been a long time since we talked to this guy. It was baseball season the last time we talked to him. Lance Marshall, the athletic director of Franklin College. I talked to him at least 25 times a year. Thank you very much for the Goodwill card. I appreciate that. I'm feeling much better. But let's talk about this first half. We did things well, we just need to finish.
Yeah, some great play out there, and just, some things that probably we'll clean up at halftime, come back out. It's been a really competitive ball game. Some great offensive plays on both sides for sure.
First thing I need to talk to you about is the new logo. I need a 2X in that logo. Talk a little bit about the logo and why the new logo and why everyone is wearing it. It looks really sharp.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'd give a huge shout-out to Vice President Andy Hendricks, was our former swim and dive coach, did a magnificent job kind of distributing the new branding all over campus. Gordon Cox is an alum and the president of our Touchdown Club, and Gordon kind of created the logo system and the branding and the naming and everything, and just does a fantastic job. He's an incredible alum, runs the Touchdown Club tailgate for us. But, yeah, it's everywhere, and I think, we can certainly find a double X for you, no question.
What I don't understand is the tailgate party, Troy comes with a T-bone, Nick comes with a T-bone, even our rookie, Drew, our camera guy, comes with a T-bone, and they give me a bratwurst.
A bratwurst.
What's the deal?
There you go. I don't know. You need better help, that's for sure. Holy cow.
Maybe that's it. And the concession stand wouldn't give me a popcorn because they told me to use my plastic.
We don't have that. We don't use that cash here anymore.
Gotcha.
It's all card related. So
you're feeling comfortable in the position. You've been at it a couple times. Talk about the success factor you've had over the last couple of years.
Well, I think, it's been really interesting for me, and it's been exciting to have a bigger impact maybe on the athletic department wide. We've got some really talented coaches, some really talented student athletes in the classroom and on the field and on the court. And it's just been a real pleasure to see so many of those student athletes and work with them up close and personal and get out of my sort of shell of just the baseball group. They're just fantastic kids here from all over the country, and some international now. We've done a great job. Again, going back to Andy, he did a great job bringing in a bunch of international students this year. We're in a really good place right now. Franklin College is really in a great spot.
Alumni is big always. I mean, you got a great crowd today. Talk a little bit about that alumni and the relationship, not only in the athletic department, but they make noise everywhere on campus and actually in the town of Franklin.
Yeah, we do a great job. The Touchdown Club does a great job of the tailgate, but there are tailgates as far as the eye can see at just about all of our football games, and that support translates also into other sports. We'll have a soccer match here tonight at 6 o'clock after the football game, and quite a few of the fans will hang around. It'll be a good crowd, but I think some great things are happening in the athletic department. Had a big win for our cross-country team last weekend.
I saw that.
The men won down at the Hanover Invitational, and we're doing some, like I said, we're doing some really good things. Our volleyball team's playing well. They're over in Illinois this weekend, playing in a tournament at Milliken. And like I said, some real positive things are happening. And the alumni base is phenomenal. I mean, there are so many supportive alumni in the area that come back and help take care of not only just financially, but just support-wise, being at games, being there. And I had a great time walking through here with the time I've been here. I saw so many names and faces. My first 5 years here, I coached football also. So some of those guys from the late 90s and early 2000s were playing football. It's just a blast to see so many people back and taking pride in the place.
The name Leonard is very, very big. In fact, when you look at Franklin College, that's the first thing you see is Leonard. Al has done a nice job of keeping that momentum. I think this is the year. They're going to be okay in the conference. They have played a really tough non-conference schedule.
They have. They played a really tough non-conference schedule. And he's doing a great job. Their staff's doing a great job. They're working hard. They're recruiting. And, it's just a matter of another game or two, I think, and things start ticking in the right direction. So, they played really, really well in some spurts, too, even here in this first half. And I think there's some great stuff to be seen here in the second half.
Finally, we've been with you. IndianaSRN, HCAC TV has been now with the conference. This is our fourth year for the conference already. 3 years with you guys. Talk a little bit about that relationship and the sponsorships that we're now getting of recognizing what we're doing with Franklin. Still need some help. If they want to contact us, they can do that. Coach at IndianaSRN.org. But that relationship has built a really strong thing.
Yeah, you guys are doing a wonderful job of helping spread the brand of the HCAC. Some great athletics, in particular the football, and then you guys did the baseball broadcast of the tournament. It's just fantastic, the in-depth nature that you guys go into in terms of the coverage and the color commentary and everything. It's just a first-class broadcast, and we're happy to be part of it and proud to be part of it and really thankful for everything you guys do.
You know, Coach told me I really liked it when I get kicked out of the game. I go down to the press box. I can go down to the dugout and watch the game on HCAC.
That's right. I could be out of sight and sound in the bus watching it. But I will say, last time I was here, you had shrimp. So where are the shrimp today?
I have no idea. All I'm looking for is popcorn, Lance. I'm looking for popcorn.
This is a big-time operation.
Yeah.
Fiery shrimp. Oh, my goodness.
Well, we had to give Troy a raise, so our Uber driver may kill that red lobster on the way back. Real quick, we're about production. Young people are joining our stuff, and we've got some recognition for Franklin of kids wanting to be involved in that. We really appreciate that. I think it's a win-win for all of us.
Absolutely. We are very thankful, sincerely, for your support and the quality broadcast you all provide and the friendships and the relationships.
Yep.
I mean,
the best.
That's what it's all about. And you guys come in and provide a first-class product and first-class people. It's great.
How's my little quarterback?
The little quarterback got moved to left tackle.
Uh-oh.
Quite the transition.
So
he's doing pretty
well.
well.
He must have gained some weight.
Yeah, he's gotten a little bigger. He's about 6 foot and about 180. So
what year is he?
8th grade.
8th grade.
So yeah, we're getting a little bit bigger.
180 8th grader. He'll be here at Franklin next year. Coach, appreciate it.
Great to see you. Thanks.
Go get my popcorn.
Will do. All right.
We'll take a break. When we come back, a lot more for you.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Are you an active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
21-14 here at the half. Here are your first half numbers. First downs for Adrian. They finished with 12. Franklin had 15 first downs. In the rushing department, Adrian was 14 carries, 122 yards. And then it was Franklin at 26 carries, 115 yards. The big number there is when you consider Adrian 8.7 yards per carry, I'd be carrying that football a lot in the second half.
I agree.
Also, on the receiving side of things, Adrian had 8 receptions, 100 yards. 9 receptions for Franklin for 92 yards. And in the passing yards department, again, 192 there. So far in the first half, Adrian, 222 yards of total offense, and for Franklin, 207 yards of total offense in the first half.
A fast improvement since the last 2 weeks. So you got to like that you've had that improvement. Now you have to finish, and now you got to, in my opinion, this half, you got to score at least twice this quarter to put some pressure on Adrian.
Well, I'm like you. I think a fast start's going to be big either way. Your defense is going to have to step up big. And I've got to really think in the back of my mind, Coach, that if I'm Adrian and I go into halftime and I'm looking at those stats and I was averaging 8.7 yards per carry, as much as I want to throw the football, until Franklin's able to stop me, I'm going to keep doing it.
And while you do that, you run the clock and you shorten the game.
Yeah.
By the way, we got a score at the end of the third quarter. Kalamazoo leads Manchester 34-0.
I wanted to see if I could find the individual stats. Here they are for each of the two teams here today. And sometimes it's kind of hard to find everything. When I'm looking for it, it's hard to find it. Let's go back. I want to go over here to the rushing yards. Garrett Cora, 114 yards in the first half. Jake Kelbert had 79. Here's the one that shocks me. Shondell Hardnett, who came in with 219 yards in his first 2 games, only 16.
Oh, wow.
In the whole first half. So, and again, I'm not second-guessing the coaches. I'm just wondering why you go away from a running back like him and not using him a little bit more if you're Adrian.
Game of football. That's all I can tell you.
All right.
Game of football.
I'll take it. So Adrian will get the football to begin the second half. IU winning today. Purdue is going to play tonight at Oregon State. Notre Dame plays this afternoon. And the best team of all, Michigan, underway here in a little bit.
They play 3:30?
3:30.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Second half action. We are underway. Will be a return for Adrian.
Oh!
Still on his feet across the 25-yard line.
8 guys on the tackle. That would make it. That's pretty easy.
On the return there for Adrian was Ethan Aberger. And as our public address announcer said, yes, a host of Grizzlies in on the tackle.
Thanks to Kevin Stewart from Wheeler Mission joining us today. And also my buddy, my pal, Lance Marshall. Lance, a good guy. Always takes your phone call. Good man.
Trips near side. Handoff, and they will run the football hard net on the carry. He'll get a tough 4 on this one.
Right now, if you're the Bulldogs, I think you just run the ball.
I do too.
Run.
They've had success in the first 2 games running the football, as we said a little bit ago. They had 286 yards in their first game and 196 in their second game. And again, the numbers show you that Franklin has had a tough time stopping the run. Trips near side once again, 2nd down and 6. Man in motion, he'll get the football and around over the left side, and a short gain. Not much there that time. As Aberger on the end around, it's going to be now 3rd down and about 7 on this one, maybe 6 yards. So right now, Adrian's trying to get to the outside, and they haven't had that much success here in the first 2 runs. Kelbert will look to throw. Sideline pattern, ball caught, 1st down and out of bounds. That'll be Jalen Wallace.
Needed 6, got 7.
Are you surprised if you watch a lot of football that teams don't do that just more often, just stay a little short out?
I think it's one of the best plays you can do.
Yeah.
Go 5 yards, hook, or come inside. I think a cross pattern works well for you, too. That's no call.
Well, Kelbert saw a open spot there, and Kelbert will get close to the first down.
Number 55, Andrew Williams, literally had the shirt.
Flag is down, by the way.
There's the late flag.
I think they're going to call this against Franklin. Now, you were talking with the AD a little bit ago on just how hot it is down there.
He said it's about 102 degrees on the field.
Now, that's probably on the nice end.
Well, they're going to wave off the flag.
Well, we've seen that twice today.
Yes, they have.
Well, they're saying that
number 9 now has to leave the game. I'm sorry, Troy. I didn't pick that up. I'm sorry.
Well, that's Kelbert, who's had to come out of the lineup. Here is Noah Heide, the backup quarterback. So I'm not sure why he had to come out. They'll throw, and it's going to be a loss of yardage. Boy, and you got to be careful throwing the guy out of bounds like that. But again, it went nowhere. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 5. Back in the lineup, by the way, will be Kelbert.
Wonder why you had to get out of the game.
I have no idea, especially when you waved off the flag. But he is back in. Big 3rd down. They'll have to get to the 49. The keeper by Kelbert. He got the first down and more as he is into Franklin territory, and they'll spot him out at the 42. You have to love a dual threat quarterback, the ability to tuck it under and run the way that Kelbert can do.
I tell you what, the offensive line blowing off Franklin almost 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah. And that will open up some big holes. Hardnett resetting to the left. Kelbert at 1st down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Fakes the handoff. Kelbert fires to the sideline. It's picked off. The pass was low, and the interception made by Luke Lyons.
Watch this play. Watch it right here. Saw the eyes, step right in front. That's nothing but textbook right there. Like it a lot.
And as a quarterback, when you've seen that a couple of times today by Kelbert, I know he thinks he can probably fire that in there, but
you ran, and now you throw.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I know you want to have a balanced attack, but I would still say until
balanced attack is to run the ball.
If they don't stop me, I'm going to keep doing it. It'll be Ross to throw down the middle of the field, and it's up for grabs and intercepted the other way. There was some contact, but I think just 2 players, the receiver for Franklin and one of the defensive backs there for Adrian, got their feet tangled on a little crossing pattern that was near the football, but boy, you give it right back now.
I think if you look at the interception, the ball was a little short. Lost his head, or his helmet, as we say.
The interception there by Ashman. Waldis Ashman out of Troy, Michigan. Must be a nice place if his name's Troy.
Oh, my goodness.
1st down and 10. Football at the 37. That one was thrown into the... I'm not sure where I can explain where that was thrown into because it was nowhere close to the receiver.
I think that's Taco Bell.
Okay, good.
Taco Bell drive-thru.
Or he was firing for that X on the top of the down marker over there, because that was not close at all. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Kelbert getting new life after throwing his interception, and then Ross throws an INT as well. Next week, we're back here. As we mentioned, Ohio Wesleyan will be in town. Handoff, it'll be Hardnett. Hardnett puts his head down, and we'll get to the 42.
Want to say hello to Connor Roy, Legeris Wallace, Jackie Doyle, Will Smith, AJ, Kyle Grubbs, and John Lear watching tonight's game.
By the way, you got some popcorn back there.
Thank you,
too.
appreciate that.
Handoff up the middle, Hardnett. So it'll be 4th down and 3. And the punting unit will come on the field. Who in the world in this staff would wear a small?
That's Drews.
Wait a minute. This one is the size of a big tent. This must be yours.
Okay.
And this got to be Nick's. We got flags down before the punt, and that would have been a heck of a punt, too. And nice catch by the official. Look at that. Yours says Franklin football, too. Yeah. Now you can walk around, as we have a timeout, you can walk around and tell everybody you played at Franklin College.
No. No. They take a look at me right away and go, no, that's not true.
Do you want me to take a break now, Nick, or would you want us to stay here? We'll just stay here. Want to remind you that today's game brought to you in part by Officially Human. Officially Human is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part and practice good sportsmanship. If we don't have officials, we can't play. Also, Indiana Labor's District Council, the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. After the timeout, Adrian will again punt the football away. Deep for Franklin will be number 11, Mitch McElfresh. McElfresh, a returner from last year, should get pretty good field position here.
Way to stay on side.
Good punt again. McElfresh will let this one land inside the 10. It will take a Franklin bounce, and they're going to get it out around the 16-yard line. 1st down and 10.
You're listening to HCAC.TV, IndianaSRN.org, 3:23 Eastern Time. Franklin College, Adrian, 21-14.
We actually have somebody in our staff that wears a small.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Now, that guy's doing our camera work, so be nice to him because we want him to do the good job up there doing the camera.
Football at the 17-yard line. Cam Jennings will get the call. He'll get a couple of yards out of this one.
You know, Drew's from Ball State, so he knows what he's doing up there.
I know he does, and I have total respect.
I will tell you this. There are more people upstairs today with him than I've ever seen. I think there's like 8 or 9 people
really
up there. Yeah.
Wow.
The elevator doesn't go up that high for me.
Got a flag down. That'll go against Franklin.
Our radio guy, our radio friends up there on 103.9 FM, WLEN.
Out of Adrian, Michigan.
Yep.
Town of about, 20,000.
I really liked how you gave him advice today. That was very good advice.
Yeah.
Get out of the business because it's all about me. I like that.
I don't think it quite went that way, but 2nd down and 15. Still a 21-14 ball game. Ross Hands it off, and Jennings fumbles the football, and I think Adrian got it back. He got smacked, Jennings, once he crossed the line of scrimmage, and he was slow to get up, too. Boy, so now 2 straight turnovers for Franklin. Take a look at this one.
I don't think he had the whole control of the ball. Might have.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Boy, this will be big here for Adrian and this Franklin defense now with their backs against the wall. Kelbert, empty backfield. Hardnett, who's usually one of the running backs, one of the 3 receivers to the left. End around to the end zone, touchdown, 1 play in the end zone, and Adrian put 6 more on the board. Ethan Aberger on the carry for the score. Prime example of what a turnover deep in your own territory will do to you. And also what 2 straight turnovers can do as well. Jack Boyke will come in to attempt the extra point. This will give Adrian now a 2-touchdown lead. Low snap, flags are down, and we may have to do it again. There'll be a false start against Adrian, so they'll back him up 5 yards. Watching a couple of the players there for Adrian, almost to the point like you just have to sit still here, please. You don't have to move. So we'll try it again. Literally from 25 yards out, which is a chip shot. The kick is up, and it is good. 9:05 remaining, 28-14 in the third.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all their reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
Hey, don't forget, you can check out the IndianaSRN sports page. It's sports news every day, high school, college, and pro sports. Check it out on IndianaSRN.org. Click on the sports page tab. We'll have all the college scores today, and of course, preview the NFL tomorrow, including the Colts hosting the Chicago Bears, and Sean is excited about having the Bears in town.
Got a fourth quarter score. Mount St. Joseph 49, Albion 14.
And who's that scoreboard brought to you by?
Aspen Creek Grill.
Thank you. So Franklin now down by 2 scores here in the third. Short kick, and a fair catch will be called. About the 21-yard line on that one. A collision late. Be careful, fellas. We've had some penalties early in this one where we had that extracurricular activity.
How about this score? Hanover. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Hanover 42, Olivet 14. Hope 49, Rose Hallman 7.
Tough day for the Fighting Engineers.
Keep you abreast of all the things going on. A lot of viewership today.
That'll be first down for the Grizzlies.
Kalamazoo 55, Manchester 0. They're just starting the fourth quarter.
Ow! You know, I had a broadcaster one time who would give a score like that, and he would say 55-0 a game, not as close as that score may indicate.
That's good, Troy.
I like that. That is good. In case a little extra jab in there, in case you're looking for something to jab over.
Franklin needs a score here.
Football at the 25. Here's Cora to the outside, breaks another tackle. I tell you what, you got to give that young man credit because he's not really a very big player, but he's always able to bring those tacklers. As we got an injured player here for Adrian, but his ability to break those tackles and bring those defenders literally to the point where they just can't make the high tackle at all. So we've got an injured player. He is down on the sidelines. We will take a timeout with 8:57 remaining here in the third.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Are you an active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
Dante Banton out of Pompano Beach, Florida, was the injured player. It'll be third down. Cora on the carry. He is going to get close, but I don't think he's going to get to the first down marker. And that'll be third down. I misspoke. It was second down.
One more week of non-conference games for these school teams.
Yep. So 3rd and 1.
Our HCA season starts the end of September, correct?
Yes.
All the way through November?
Handoff, Cora. Got the first down and more and gets ahead to the 40. So what's the story on the bowl situation at the end?
They are working on that. I know there will be a bowl game. There will be 2 bowl games. There's 4 conferences. The HCAC is one of those conferences. We'll have more detail as the season wears on. Hopefully get Jay Jones during one of our games that we are on the network so he can explain a little bit more of that thoroughly.
First down for Franklin. Ross to the far sideline, and is it caught? Yes. It'll be shy of the first down, but a reception. In the ball game there for Franklin College, we haven't seen a whole lot of Austin Ganaway out of Fort Wayne Snyder High School. You know, we've been talking a lot off the air about the players' football pants, and I've been watching a couple of the guys right now, and it's usually the receivers who literally are wearing shorts now. Handoff, getting the call now, and running into his own blockers, Jennings. But how about Jennings after that fumble, coming back, getting a big first down run?
That is, give me the ball, coach. I messed up. I'm not doing it again. I'm not getting tackled. That is 2nd and 3rd and 4th effort. Look at this. Missed this one. Ran over his own player. Get out of our way.
Ew. My last thing on the pants.
Yes.
If I may.
Go ahead.
But do you see the players, some of them out there with literally nothing from the knees down?
No thigh pad, no knee pad.
I think it's amazing how you can do that now.
Scary stuff, man.
I would be afraid of hurting myself. Ross, sideline, ball caught again, and a tough catch by Wright. And that was great coverage. Wright's made some tough catches.
Yes, he has.
Another first down.
Young man's a sophomore, 6'2", 195. Again, if you're in the neighborhood, soccer tonight at 6 o'clock, I was told, right here at Franklin College.
Handoff, Jennings to the outside. They've had a lot of success getting to the outside on Adrian. Down to the 17-yard line. By the way, if you don't know, too, that Franklin's kind of changed up their logo, which is kind of nice. I like it.
New logo. New jerseys this year, too.
Yeah.
A little bright yellow, or I guess that is gold.
Yeah, gold.
I'm colorblind, so.
Yeah. Yes, you are. 2nd down and 5.
That's why I was a good official.
Ross, play action. Ball caught. It'll be right again inside the 10-yard line. There is a flag down, though, and it's going to go against Franklin.
Here's the call. .75 was downfield. Now, he has a 2-by-2 yard space.
Right.
If he's past that 2 to 3 yard, you get a warning. If you're at that 5, you're just going to throw. So he's got to be down the field 5 yards.
So
get back there, fella, is what they try to tell you.
Exactly. 2nd down and 10. Cora up the middle. Cora, tough run again, close to the 15.
And how many plays, though, today, Troy, have we seen Franklin make a great, really great run and get negated because of a penalty?
By the way, another player down for Adrian, only this one will be a cramp for sure. We'll take a timeout as well with 4:40 remaining in the 3rd.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
Dante Banton will leave the football game after having that cramp. And I'm actually surprised we haven't seen more of that today. As hot as it is, and you're trying to keep everybody hydrated, and we have seen days where it isn't even close to this and guys are getting cramped up. But today they've actually done a pretty good job.
I want to thank our trainer to be up here to help us not to get cramped.
Yeah, especially you coming back from Hawaii the way you did. Ross to throw. Fader to the end zone, and that ought to be an automatic flag right there. They're going to say incomplete.
No face guarding?
Wow, I thought there was contact before Owen Wright was even close to the football. Take another look at it.
Look at his hand straight up in the air. This should be face guarding.
Yeah, there was contact.
My goodness.
Well, if you're going to throw that way, I'd throw back the other way.
No kidding.
Might get a call on this side.
Was that uncatchable?
I don't think so. They're going to do it again. Same play, and caught this time. Flags are down, but Owen Wright is there to make the catch.
There was less contact on that play than the first one. Okay.
Adrian players are kind of confused why that was called, but that one was, like you said, not as much as the other one.
Nice answer.
By the way, Karanis Davis, a freshman out of Jackson, Michigan, is the guilty party. Great throw, though, by Kai Ross.
Nice recovery.
Yeah. Needed that one to come back.
Line judge now is going to go talk to the official. And here we go.
By the way, the one official explaining to an Adrian player there in the end zone why that was called.
Yep.
So now the extra point attempt. Try to make it back to a one-score game, and that will put it at 28-21 here in the 3rd.
Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Ethan Adberger will be deep. Fox will be deep as well for Adrian. The lead has been cut to 7 with 4:22 to go here in the third quarter. Franklin trying to get their first win of the year, and Adrian trying to stay undefeated. Return from one of the upbacks inside the 20 to cross the 30 out to the 34. First down and 10 now for Adrian. Want to remind you, today's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. For coverage, give him a call at 317-894-7000. Good field position here for the Bulldogs. They'll put it right at the 35-yard line. Jalen Wallace, one-on-one coverage here to the near side. The pitch. Going to run it to the outside on the sweep, and they go to the short side of the field. Not a whole lot of running room there, but they do get about 3 out of that carry. So after a gain of 3, it'll be second down and 7. Two receivers now to the near side. Play action. Kelbert throws, and too high for his intended receiver. Intended there for Cade Fox. Boy, anytime that you see a player go down on the sidelines and everybody kind of steps away, words are had, and all he did was point to the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you need to say, right?
Sometimes you don't want even to say that.
No, just get back in there and play. So just like that, third and long, they'll have to get to the 44. Man in motion. And they'll give it and around left, and the first down, and knocked out of bounds. Nice play there by Adrian to get that first down.
That's almost like walking a tightrope over there. That's a great play.
Derek Price, not even listed on our two deep, out of Detroit, Michigan, a junior at 5'9", 174. So again at the 49-yard line. Kelbert will throw, holds, and then goes to the sideline and overthrows Jalen Wallace. And Wallace had a step on the defender, but the pass a little bit too long.
Troy, he threw that off his back foot. He didn't even follow through.
Luke Lyons was in on coverage. He'll come out of the lineup now for Franklin.
You think that's like a test? We're just going to throw second down?
I like it on first down.
Yeah,
I
throw
do.
it away?
Well,
just see what you got.
Yeah, open him up a little bit. Want to keep that defense guessing if you can. Big run up the middle. Hardnett on the carry. Hardnett inside the 30. Big run. That's going to be a gain of 20 yards by Hardnett, who we talked about at halftime. Only had 16 yards in the first half.
I want to thank our viewers that are watching that watched the Manchester game. Kalamazoo beats Manchester today 55-0. Welcome to the broadcast.
First down, Bulldogs. Hardnett. Nope, it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. And one thing that Kelbert does well, he hides the ball extremely well and able to get a run out to the 22-yard line. A lot of changes here for Franklin as they're trying to keep their players as fresh as they can. It'll be second down at about 3. Clock coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the third. Kelbert will put a man in motion right to left. Kelbert, quick hitter to the outside. Ball's going to be caught. And inside the 15-yard line, it'll be Jalen Wallace. And Wallace will get another first down for Adrian. Well, this is a big possession here. I think, again, both ways you have a 7-point lead if you're Adrian.
You get 3, though. That's all you need right here.
Handoff. It'll be the tailback Hardnett. Hardnett. Tough yardage on that one to the 10-yard line. So now it'll be second down at about 6. Yeah, but your defense needs some kind of a stop right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Under a minute. Trips near side. Kelbert checking the sideline. It's an empty backfield. Now a man in motion. He'll fake the handoff. Trying to find room to the outside. In fact, his lineman went down. He managed to get around the corner, and he got into the end zone for the touchdown. Kelbert, the score from 10 yards out, and how he did that I'm not sure because the lineman on that side fell down.
Was in his way.
But he was able to sidestep him. Watch this. You can see it right there. Number 67, he goes down.
It's like, what are you doing, fella?
Boy, he had enough interference, though, to get around the left side, and so 6 more on the board. And now the extra point attempt. And Adrian has now put 35 on the board with 37.2 to go in the third.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Manny made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
37.2 to go in the third, and Franklin will get the football back. This will not be returnable as that lands in the end zone. Hey, don't forget Aspen Creek Grill, sponsor of our scoreboard every week. And if you want some delicious food, and how about those great servers there? I wouldn't know because the last time I was there, and they were great to Keith and everybody, but I was so busy working I didn't even get any food. But if you want some great food, Aspen Creek Grill, you will not be disappointed.
I'm sorry, I was out of the room. Did you say my name?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
You remember that we went to Aspen Creek Grill for our football show?
Oh, that was great food.
You had great food, yeah.
Did you get any of that?
I got none of that.
Okay.
All right, here's Jennings to the outside, and he'll be brought down. A flag comes down as well. And let's see, that came a face mask, I do believe, against Adrian.
That was a great throw.
Yeah, he threw that a long way, didn't he?
He was at the other side of the 40.
So that'll put on some more yards. That might be the one area for Adrian again today. I mean, they haven't stopped the run, which has been really big today for Franklin, able to get the running game going, but they have made some mistakes here today from just all the penalties they've had.
I think it would be cool to have the officials before the game to come and see how far they can throw the flags and tape it. Maybe be like a halftime feature.
Sure. Okay.
I'll work on that. I'll see if the commissioner will let us do that.
I have a feeling they would accept that.
Oh, yeah.
The way some of them throw it.
And then we give them like a bronze flag or something.
Is that coming out of your budget? Here's Jennings. Takes a hit inside the 45. We'll put him at the 43.
Maybe we could get Aspen Creek to sponsor it.
Not a bad idea. That'll do it for the third. It's Adrian 35, Franklin 21.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
I'm telling you, when we get to go to Nick's wedding in a couple of years, it will be great to do the Macarena.
Can you do some now?
I could, but I don't think I could hurt my back. I could hurt my back.
We'll take that camera right there and just get off the scoreboard for a little bit so we can see you.
That's okay. Fourth quarter, 35-21. We want to thank our sponsors today.
You want to read these?
Sure.
Right now?
We forgot to do it at halftime.
Reynolds Farm Equipment, Passion to Care, Boilermaker Local 374, Wheeler Mission, Burtner Electric, Morales Group, Northwestern Mutual, as you'll see Cora carry the football, and his extra effort getting me to 39. Indiana Labor's District Council and the IndianaSRN Sports page.
Want to thank those fine folks. If you'd like to be part of that, contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. We'll hook you up to our sales team. Got great packages for our college basketball and the end of the football season. We could use your help. Thank you very much, folks. Coach@indianasrn.org.
Cora, left side, inside the 35, and another first down.
I like this kid. I think during the conference he can make some damage.
Well, he has had several big runs today, giving Franklin College several first downs. So the football placed again at the 32-yard line. Question now is, how much can you keep running the football? As you'll see, a big hit right there on Ross. He got no protection in that backside rush. That was Darrell Washington who came in late on the hit. My question was going to be after that play right there is, you can't run the football a lot. You're still down 35-21. You're going to have to find a way to get the ball in the end zone quickly.
I think he could throw the flag there because he left his feet and he planted the quarterback.
But was he outside the pocket?
He's still a quarterback.
But if he's outside, he's a freebie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a broken play. Could be something positive for Ross. Ross will slide, and he turned to hand it off, and Cora went the other way.
See, when I played football, I did that a lot.
You went the other way?
I didn't want to get hit.
You left the quarterback there alone.
Absolutely. It's like, fellas, I'm not going to get hit anymore.
No, that's right.
Come on.
That's what made you such a great team player. You looked out for yourself.
That's why Coach always called me Bud.
Yeah.
Because I sat on the bench.
Bud.
Bud. Me and Fred played together.
3rd down and 9. Ross to throw.
There's a tackle.
Looking, and will go out of bounds. He's not going to get a first down, though. He was hoping he'd be close enough, but he's only to the 25. And now it's going to be a 4th down. Now, I think at this stage you got to go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to have more 7s than 3s.
Yeah. And you know as well as I do, and I'm not a smart guy, you are, that if Adrian does it right, they're going to run the football.
I will tell you right now, if I'm the football coach right now, I'm doing a quarterback draw.
We'll talk about some of the other things like the squeeze you like to do in football. I mean, in the baseball, you always want to squeeze from third.
Buddy, when you got a guy at third base, the idea is to score.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the count is.
So I could have a 500 hitter up there and you want to squeeze.
But I won lots of baseball games by squeezing.
Yeah, you did.
I lost a lot of baseball games by
squeezing.
I'll tell you who.
Delay a game on this
that's not good.
Well, you go from 4th and manageable now to 4th and long, and that hurts right there. You're going to have a. Well, I was listening to a couple of the coaches down there for Franklin, and they were looking to their bench. I think they wanted to get Will Hagan in there, but they didn't get in time. So now, again, it's going to be 4th down and long. Sideline marker says 3rd. Ross has running room. Flag is down, and it's going to come back. That's going to be a hold. You could see where the flag was thrown that it was going to be a holding penalty, and that'll negate the 1st down.
And you're going to back up you another 10 yards. You're going to be 4th down and forever.
Yep. So 2 big penalties now in this drive for Franklin.
Let's see it here. Oh, yeah. Oh,
it was a little one.
He didn't stretch the jersey or anything. Come on.
Keith wants them to stretch their neck out in order to,
I mean,
it's got to be pretty serious for you to throw the flag. We also know about your basketball officiating days, so trips left.
I worked this conference, believe it or not.
Yeah. Ross, he's going to go down. He had nowhere to go on that one as Dante Banton will get the sack, and Franklin will give it up on downs.
Dante and his long hair. That's a great tackle.
Dante has made the all-hair team today.
Well, it's pretty easy for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you covered yours up today, but, I mean, first thing that makeup goes, Denise went, you got to sit in a chair. Was that, well, the glare?
Yeah.
Pancake 7 is what they use for me.
Pancake 7?
Yeah.
Trips right. See if Adrian, we're going to come out throwing, pumping, looking. Finally getting rid of it before taking the sack as Kelbert gets that one away. I'm a little surprised by that one. Again, I'm just wondering why you're not running the football.
Help me understand this. You're up 35-21. You got 11. Is that 11 minutes left? 11:57 left in the game. You could literally run the clock out with a long, sustained drive.
Well, you may not run it out, but you could get 7
at least
minutes
7
off
minutes
there.
off of it.
And especially running the football. They really haven't done that well today. Here's a little misdirection, and that's going to get you maybe a yard or two, and that's it. Anthony Greer on the carry. He is wearing number 18, not number 25. So now you put yourself in 3rd and long. Shondell Hardnett, who is averaging 20 carries per game in the first 2 games, is not even close to that in this one. Sweep right. 1st down and more, and they got number 21, Derek Price, the junior, sweeping to the right side again and getting another 1st down.
Is that not the first time he's touched the ball today?
2nd time.
Wow.
He got a 1st down the last time he ran the football. The lead block was Shondell Hardnett. And a big 1st down. Hardnett on the carry, right side. He'll get about 3, maybe 4. I just think sometimes you got to play the percentages.
You have to.
Just if you stop me, so be it. I'm still up by 2 scores. If not, I'm going to keep that clock running. I'm going to force you at some point to burn some timeouts too. Adrian trying to move to 3-0 on the season. A lot of changes here.
Now this is just deliberately taking some time. Exactly what you need to do here.
9 on the play clock. Kelbert will hand off. Hardnett on the carry, and he's going to get another first down inside the 30 to the 29. Well, I will be surprised if Kelbert throws again, unless you're on 4th and long or 3rd and long and you need the yardage. There is no way I'm throwing the ball.
Yeah, you still got 22 seconds left on the play clock. You're down to, 9:30?
Well, you can run 45, 40 seconds off every time. Hardnett will stay in as the lone setback.
Down to 7. Down to 4.
He has plenty of time, and Hardnett will get the call left side. Cuts back and will get close to the 21, maybe 22-yard line. And now the clock is under the 9-minute mark.
And it's not your friend if you're Franklin.
Well, here's the other thing about this, too. Your defense is probably beginning to wear down a little bit.
I think so, Troy.
It is hot. They've been out there a lot today.
Reminder, this was a 1:30 start. It's now 4:02 in Central Indiana.
Trips left. Hardnett on the carry. They're going to keep going right side. It's going to be shy of a first down by a couple of yards. And I don't care what anybody says. You can try to keep everybody as fresh as you can, but that heat and humidity will take a toll.
Well, right now, your linemen, both offense and defense, have probably lost 3 or 4 pounds today.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That bus ride back to Adrian will be much lighter.
I would assume they would want that air conditioner on freezing.
Yeah. 3rd down and short. The handoff. Hardnett bouncing to the outside, has room. The cutback at the 5, dives ahead in the end zone. Shondell Hardnett with the score. And we talked about that earlier, why he hadn't touched the football more than he has.
And that slams the door on that.
Take another look at it.
Look at this block right here by 77. Sealed, and then he sees it and goes to the outside. What I like is he cut it right back to the middle.
Yeah. Jack Boyke for the extra point. He's been busy today. It is good. 42-21 your score.
Active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Big touchdown moments ago by Adrian puts them up now by 3 scores. Line drive kick inside the 10-yard line. We have seen good returns already today by Wilkins, and he will be pulled down across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. And Well, right now for Franklin, they're going to have to find a way to score very quickly. Today's game brought to you in part by Clean Slate. Find your future in the cloud. They're a technology consulting firm specializing in custom-built modern applications and products that deliver greater agility, faster speed to innovation, and the resiliency to handle whatever the future throws your way. Give them a call at 866-885-3249. First and 10, football again at the 32. Ross looking to the sideline, high pass, but brought down by Neely. Got to the 39-yard line.
Don't forget to join us next week. 1:30 kickoff. We'll go on the air at 1:15. Ohio Wesleyan comes in town.
Yeah, and it's not going to be as hot either. We're talking about 70s,
yeah,
instead of the near 90. Handoff Jennings. And that'll be a welcome change. Again, the players, we only show up on Saturday, but think they've been practicing all week. And it's been hot all week, too. So I'm sure they'll be happy to see some cooler weather.
I tell you who will be happy is the people over down here and in the stands, happy that it's going to be cool.
You know, some of the fans down there will have this play for Ross over the middle and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Is a lot of them aren't even using an umbrella. They're sitting in the sun.
Yep. You went down to the tailgate. I stayed up.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the atmosphere of that tailgate. It's the largest tailgate in Division III. It's probably the best tailgate that we've done, and we've done some games cross country here. What's your take?
It is I think, an excellent, it kind of reminds me of Bishop Chatard in high school football, the way they do their tailgate. It reminds me a lot of that, as it'll be Jennings on the carry, got the first down, took a hard hit at the 45. But they're so welcoming over there.
And the community.
Yeah.
The community atmosphere. And I will tell you, how was your steak? Was it good?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. My bratwurst was okay. By the way, we want to thank Lance Marshall for coming up at halftime, and also Kyle Stewart from Wheeler Mission today.
I'll mention one more thing about the tailgate is that throw over the middle, and a hard hit and a flag comes down.
That's a defensive player right there. That is not a hit that should not be played in this game.
The tailgate, when we went over there earlier today.
This could be targeting.
Yeah,
Hold that thought.
That may not be good, especially if you're Trey Brueggemann, who is a talented linebacker out of Temperance, Michigan.
Yo.
So he has been ejected from the football game.
And that means not only the rest of this game, but I do believe that means until the start of the fourth quarter of next week as he walks back over to their locker room.
Let me mention this again about the tailgate.
Okay.
Nick and myself, we carried the food up here for you. I have never carried so much food for one individual. I didn't know you ate that much.
You know, my wife is listening and is in the parking lot going, oh, my goodness, he ate.
Core on the carry.
I was hoping she would take me out to Aspen Creek Grill for supper.
Well, maybe
now that you told her I ate so much.
Well, it wasn't so bad. I didn't feel bad for myself, and I feel bad for Nick.
The 4 plates that he carried?
Well, yeah, they're looking at him like, what a pig. But I did hear him.
Look at him, skin-eating bones.
He did mention your name a couple. Well, I'm carrying this for Keith Myers, and they go, that figure.
But people knew who I was. They asked where I was, didn't they?
They asked if you went to Taco Bell before we got here.
Good old Gordon.
Ross to throw. High pass, and it's going to be caught. It was intended for the first receiver, and it went deep enough to be caught. And I'm not sure how it got through, but it did. And Jeremy Lee made the reception out of Lawrence North High School. Boy, you rarely see that. Ross looking left, now right, and he's going to get out of danger there, then slides. He's going to lose a yard. Next week, as the coach had mentioned, it's Ohio Wesleyan. We'll learn more about them throughout the week out of the North Coast Athletic Conference.
Is it you and I next week?
Mm-hmm.
I think Nick is on assignment next week.
Ross over the middle. Ball's caught, but he ran into the official.
Now, I will tell you, as a pass official, that is the most dangerous and scary thing you ever have is when they're on your back and you're going, oh my, don't tackle me.
Gabe Bowling on the reception out of Taylorsville, Kentucky. Yeah, and thing is, you're looking back, Coach, and you're hoping nobody's coming from the other side.
To get you, yep.
Third down. Ross looking to the end zone. Ball is in the air, and it's up for grabs. And is it intercepted, or is it a touchdown? Two players are still battling. You better watch those two guys. Touchdown, Franklin.
What I like is to help, but you don't leave two players on the floor, do you?
No. Owen Wright on the reception there for Franklin.
Well, there's time. There's time.
You better hurry, though. A flag is down as well back at the 21. So, no, it's not a touchdown.
Did they just call holding?
Yes.
On 35?
Number 35.
Where did that flag come from?
Back here, Dawson Blue, the guilty party. There's a lot of young players out there right now for Franklin, and Dawson Blue got caught on that one. He is out of Petersburg and played at Fountain Central. There is a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. A player is down, 42-21.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
By the way, that touchdown pass to Owen Wright negated because of a penalty against Franklin. Third and forever. They'll throw under the coverage. Ball is caught, open field, and a great tackle down at the 15-yard line. Austin Gainaway makes the catch out of Fort Wayne Snyder.
Fourth down and about...
Eight. Clock continues to tick here for Franklin. They're going to fall to 0-3 on the season. Try to rebound next week. To the end zone. Double coverage is there. It is overthrown and falls incomplete. And the Grizzlies will give it up on downs. Boy, Adrian's got to feel pretty good. Their first game, they beat Elmhurst 55-20. They beat Madonna 38-20. They come in here, get a win today, only gave up the 21 points. Been able to keep that offense rolling, 42 on the board.
The magic question. Do you throw the ball anymore if you're the Bulldogs?
Now?
Yeah.
No. And if they did, I would yank him out of there, and we would have a long talk before he got on the bus.
Or leave him?
Or leave him here.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure that Kelbert would be in there. They will try to run to the right side. Well, in this stage, too, you're down 3 scores. You have under 3 minutes. There's really no need to even call any timeouts because there's not really a strategy that's going to get you enough possessions to get you into the end zone 3 more times. Because you see Adrian right here. They're going to keep bringing fresh bodies in, and they're going to run that play clock. By the time that they could get 2 more plays off after this one, you're down to a minute. Handoff, sweep right. Not much there once again.
Tyson Hill with the carry. It's now 3rd and 10.
Tyson Hill on the carry. He is a 5'7", 209-pound freshman out of Chelsea, Michigan. We got a 2-minute timeout. Adrian on top of this one, 42-21.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Back once again, 42-21. Your score. Today's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, Passion to Care, Boilermaker Local 374, Wheeler Mission, along with Burntner Electric as this pass play to the near side short of the first down. The Morales Group, Northwestern Mutual, Indiana Labor's District Council, and the IndianaSRN Sports page.
I like that SRN Sports page.
That guy will be working tonight and then bright and early tomorrow morning. That guy never stops. I think it's because his IQ is so high.
Is that what it is?
It's like 190 now.
Same editor that they had before?
Different guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Final few plays of this one, and a flag flies.
You got a false start.
Well, what do you think next week is, again, I don't know much about the Ohio Wesleyan football team as we'll see the punting unit come on. But
you know, you look at what Franklin has done. They scored 21 points today.
Yeah.
Better than they have in the previous.
Yep.
They defensively, we'll wait for the call here. Defensively, they gave up 42 points. That's 42 too many points, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
But they were in the game. I mean, at halftime, it was very close, was competitive. I thought the game was competitive.
Yeah.
I know Ohio Wesleyan, we saw them last year. They're not bad. They throw the ball very well, but we'll take a look at that as we'll watch film and all that next week. But, you know, all in all, I'm sure Coach is not happy because it was a loss, but there was fast improvement.
Return to the outside and driven out of bounds. On the return, McElfresh on the return.
And that's what you want. You want improvement each week. Because I'm telling you, the conference is going to be wide open. It's it's a grind those next 7 weeks in the HCAC. And then the prize is we win the conference, we get to go to a bowl game.
Right.
There's a big difference now. Instead of, we get to go to the first round. You win, you get your choice. You go to either the playoff or you go to the bowl game. Second place in this conference could go to the bowl game or go to the championship series.
Yeah. Hand off right side. Jennings on the carry, and he'll be brought down inbounds. So there could be maybe one more play here before this one is over. They're going to move the sticks here. A first down for Jennings. I'm going to take that back. Actually, that's number 32 in the ball game, which is Trevor Winkles out of Lebanon. He's wearing number 32, not number 22. His first carry of the football game. Ross, plenty of time.
Second run.
He'll get out of bounds here on the near side. 33.3 seconds to go.
Thanks to Nick Lewis calling the 1 and 2s today. Drew Hurt doing our cameras. Sticks here today.
You know, I feel a little bad for Nick because during that last time out, you kind of jumped on me a little bit, didn't you? I mean, I felt sorry for him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much I care about him.
I know you do.
I thought Sticks has gained some weight.
He's probably heavier than Nick now. On the carry here on the near side again, it'll be Winkles.
You know, Stick got a little scared last night. He said there was lightning all over him.
Well, the one fear I had when that storm hit was that he was going to fall off the roof like he did
down at Westfield.
Yeah,
that's not good.
All right, 20 seconds remaining. Ross stays in as the quarterback getting some more reps. That ball tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete, nearly picked off.
I want to thank our executive director and producer, Jerry Collins. Our Uber driver, she's fantastic.
You know what? The first thing she said when I got in the car was, "Are you comfortable?"
Yeah.
That's a good Uber driver.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything else. She concerned about my
impression was when you got out of the car and gave her that $100 bill.
I know.
But then I noticed that you just turned in your expense report.
Yeah, and it's coming to
There's
you.
a $100 bill expense report.
Ball under the pass coverage, and that's going to do it, I do believe, in this one, as it'll stop the clock at 1.9. It's going to be short of a first down. And somebody called a timeout.
They want to score. Like it or not, this is a big score here. I know it doesn't matter anything, but it gets you momentum going into next week. Want to thank Jay Jones and the whole entire HCA conference.
Are we going to get some swag, some more swag from the HCAC too?
We need Jay to come to our game next week. I think that would be cool. So, Mr. Commissioner, if you are listening,
he has nothing else to do. I'm sure
you are more than welcome to be the third mic.
Yeah, he has nothing else to do.
Actually, we could put him on the sideline. He could be the sideline reporter.
I bet he'd love that.
I think he would be great at that. You know, 3 years ago when we started this, that's where my job was.
Well, you know where I was 1 year here at Franklin.
Yeah, you were way over there.
But the problem is the mic didn't work that day.
You got paid for nothing.
You paid me for nothing. Yeah. Final play right here. And that's going to be knocked down incomplete, and that's going to do it. So your final score, Adrian beats Franklin 42-21. Adrian moves now to 3-0 on the season. And for Franklin, they fall to 0-3. And as Coach mentioned a few moments ago, we're back here again next week as Franklin will be hosting Ohio Wesleyan pregame coverage beginning at 1:15, and the kickoff will get underway at 1:30. Don't forget, college scores, NFL previews, everything on tomorrow's sports page. We'll have it there bright and early. All the games that have been played today, you'll get those scores. You won't even have to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning to get them. That will do it. Thanks for the entire crew and their efforts here today. Great job as always. Thank you for joining us. This has been Franklin College Football on HCAC TV.